Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Saturday. We're glad you're with us. Happy Labor Day weekend, too. Hope you're having a great start to your holiday weekend. Hope you get a little time to rest and relax. But of course, it is all about great shopping. No better way to rest and relax, if you ask me. So we've got a spectacular show. It is also the final 3 days of our customer appreciation event. This is the sale event that has really taken the industry by storm. It is all the best values in jewelry, but even better values than what we usually have. So it's a very exciting time. But of course, you have today, tomorrow morning, and also the big finale on Monday night, being the Labor Day weekend finale as well. So we will encourage you to shop, get requests in if you have them, anything you'd like to see at all. There is no better time, because here's the deal. You've got the great first-class jewelry of the world, best in fine jewelry out there. We've got the great values. We've got the discounts. I discount first, you discount second, 10% off, and yet you're still getting a full money back guarantee. So that's super important as well, and we hope that you will find something you love, and there's still brand new to show you as well. That's really the beautiful thing about this. Not only are we bringing out museum pieces and bringing out affordable as well, but we have so much brand new to share with you throughout each and every show. We've been doing that. We're going to keep that going for the next 3 days, and that means 9 hours only. So the countdown is officially on. So summer may be running out. So is this sale. So as we shop together today, I hope that you will shop quickly as well, because we do have a lot of one-of-a-kinds to share with you. So we don't want you to miss out. If you see something you love, here's my shopping recommendation, is just to dial in the second you see something you love, and we'll be able to help you with that, so that you beat out everyone else. Because that's the thing, is that these values are really, really impressive. If you've not been with us throughout this event, it has been truly the biggest sale event in our history here. So it's very important. And again, we are really offering up everything we got. If it's available, it comes out to play. If it's something that we have in stock, it gets the discount. So there's a lot to be shopping for. I did have, by the way, some wheels that I put together. They're going to be assorted pieces, also a Congolese wheel. So if you love those blue greens, made sure that we had a lot of the fabulous blue greens that you love so much. We brought those out today. So we'll have 4 assorted pieces that are about 2.5 to 3 to 4 carats in size. So if that's what you've been looking for, stick around. Those will be here before you know it. We also have a new Mandarin, a new Museum Reserve Blue Wing Block D Emerald cut. It's actually a 9 carat exactly. And then we're also going to have cornflower blue sapphire. And what would a show be around here without a big yellow diamond? So we're going to bring you a carat yellow diamond today as well. It's in the saddle ring. Love that. We also have, okay, I'm really excited, maybe perhaps most excited about the Ametrine that is here. We never see it. It's, I think we have on average about 1 or 2 a year. And that makes sense when you consider how spectacularly rare it is. It's a one-source stone. And of course, it combines 2 of the favorite gems in the world anyway, citrine and amethyst. So we'll bring you one. It's a beautiful new mounting as well. So really simple, but really bold. And we even have some great earrings. Mandarin garnets are here in earrings and ring form today. So lots to get to. We should probably get started with maybe, you know me, we're going to start with a big value. I've got so many values in front of me, but obviously to start the show off really, really right is got to be special. So take a look at this. This is how we begin our Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you may be. This is item number 1125497, and it is a special stone. This is going to be one of those Imperials, but may be a little surprising to know that that's the pure pink that we don't see that often. And it's in this great round. And of course, it's got all the diamonds, that hidden hearts design that we love so much. And it's also going to be 78 points in the round. And then you also do have the diamond weight at 56 points. And then we've got one only here. Now, this was a original $49.99 ring. Now, that's where, again, I've been kind of talking about this a little bit, is that when we're in the final days and we're getting ready to introduce all brand new starting on Wednesday, what I really want you to think about is that we're extra motivated to move all these jewelry pieces so that everything can go while we have the allotted time for the sale. So what that means is even a little bit deeper discounts on maybe a couple pieces that we wanted to bring back that are coming down in their price. So instead of $49 or $39 or $29, you're not even spending $19.99, and this is pure pink. It's all the way through. It doesn't really look like any other stone either. It's very unique because you've got that pinky. Yes, there's normally a golden base color to the stone. Usually they're just golden or just yellow. This has got a lot of that pinky color, which is more so than we see even from the top Imperial topaz. This is also a natural stone. So it's not just a matter of give it more treatment or give it more heating. It's all natural always. So that's important to remember. One of the most distinctive, rare, one source stones you can ever get your hands on. Here it is on the hand as well. So you've got got a great look there, and we're going to blow it out right now. Get ready. Huge value. It's not even going to be $1,000. This is one of the rarest stones you can ever acquire. So if you are a collector, it just goes to show you around these parts, you don't need to be having all the cash in the world to be a really serious bona fide collector. And this is not even $1,000. We're doing it for $9.99. Then you get an extra $100 off. So that'll be $8.99 at checkout. If you'd like to get this Imperial topaz, which is also considered November's birthstone originally, it's been replaced since with citrine, but that's where it all stemmed from, was that beautiful, what is normally that golden orangey yellow color. Here is that really intense pink that we love so much, and it's going to be for one caller. So $9.99 turns into $8.99. By the way, do you remember, it was a request and I'd never seen anything like it until they were requested. We had these big, beautiful sapphire and diamond earrings maybe a week or two ago, and they were huge, just totally designer, totally gorgeous. I do have a similar pair, so if you already know what I'm talking about, they were some of the biggest earrings we've ever brought, designer styles. I've got a similar pair to show you as well. So if you want sapphires and diamonds, sapphire being September's birthstone, and this is also not just one of our last days of the sale, but let's remember it's also the last final day of August here. So we are officially getting into the September vibes tomorrow. So that means sapphire would be the stone we celebrate in September. And boy, that's a lot of alliteration, but here we go. $8.99 if you'd like that one. We're going to keep on moving. We got a lot to show you, and these are the earrings. Just a quick flash here for what you can shop on today if you want some of the more impressive sapphire earrings we've ever brought. This is really something we worked hard to bring to you. Look at that. That's a really gorgeous style there. Look at those pear shapes and baguettes. You won't believe how affordable they are. There's a left and right design. So I know there were a lot of you that missed out when I last had a similar pair, so I want to mention those early. If that's something you're looking for, let me know. And also we've got, get ready, gold quartz is here. Pink sapphires and different sapphires. We've got yellows and pinks and purples all today, getting you ready for September, of course, and then we'll give you some previews. But here is, look at this. This is a bicolor, and one of the more clean and beautiful. I know we talk about a lot of rare tourmalines here, but really very few get as rare as a bicolor tourmaline does. The two colors combined, the fact it's still going to be a high clarity stone, the fact this one is a more elongated stone, so it gives you a lot of presence. It's 112-5326, and that is a very special stone, isn't it? Great looking pinks. It's got more of that raspberry tone, so it's a deeper pink color that is really beautiful, but then it just completely transitions, all naturally by the way, into the greens. It's kind of like a blue-green in this case, a subtle bit of blue to that. What's so remarkable, and that is why the emerald cutting was chosen, is that you've got clarity beyond, and that's what you're seeing here, is that really ultimate high-level clarity, which you don't normally see with a tourmaline, being that they are type 3 stones. So we don't expect to see a lot of clarity with them. Carat 65, bicolor, diamonds at 73 points. It's one of those, again, that has had a higher price tag. It's got to come down. We got to move everything out the door. That's what's happening. Take a look. This is not going to be what you expect. I don't think anything is in this sale, right? It's a huge value, and I know that there's a lot of people on the go this weekend. It's a big travel weekend. Most people have 3 days off, so at least, right? So this is where you got a chance to pick up some really great values, and we're really truly discounting even further to make sure that there is nothing left behind. And here's what I've got on a $49.99 ring. That was the original price. There again is that clarity. This is the stone you receive. We've got mostly one of a kinds. I've got some diamond pieces that are exceptions, but everything else is going to be a one of a kind, and this is where you get a hugely important stone. Let's see if I can pop it on here for you. It looks like a small size, but no, not that bad. Take a look. There it is from a distance away. What do you just think about that beautiful elongation? How about that clarity showing off? Every single diamond around it is a larger individual stone. They continue down the sides. It's not even going to be close to even $2,500. There's your half off. Kind of like to start there. You know, that's pretty good when we can just take 50% off to start and then just keep on going. And then you see what really is a trademark of this stone when they're really clean is that you see how it lights up. Those side step facets really kind of light up as a golden color, don't they? So it almost looks like little tiki torch flames there going all the way up and down the stone. It's not $19.99. I am truly ready to make sure that everything is an irresistible, can't leave it behind price tag. I'm not messing around. I know value, you know value. We are ready to give you some of our best. And this one's going to be $9.99 as well. We still have that great piece we started with, the Imperial, and now we're showing you one of our very best in tourmalines, and yet it's also $8.99 at checkout. So that is impressive. And all we have is just one of them. So that's going to be first caller situation. Let me know if you'd like it. And I would hustle to the phone lines because that's how today's going to go, right? It's a big Saturday. It's a really beautiful time to shop and get something new. And we might be starting to think about fall a little bit. So this is a good time to really secure those new pieces of jewelry, or maybe even perhaps start the holiday shopping. Why not? But that's going to be $8.99 at checkout. We do have some sapphires, as mentioned, to get you kick-started for September. The big tanzanite pendant that I had for you earlier in the week, that's here. We have the 20 karat, but we also have an 18 karat as well. So there are some options in bigger museum, of course. And then we have, don't forget, Amy, I know Amy was asking for, Amy M was asking for the signet ring. So let me know, Amy, if you're available and want to see that. We brought out both sizes, which was amazing because earlier in the event, but it was weeks ago, we had the signet rings offered for the first time. Even though they're custom, they were offered at an additional sale event price, which they had not been in the past. So that's something important. If you've ever wanted the signet rings, those are custom made. So just to remind you, we will hopefully get to show those to you, but that is also available at a discount. And I get a number of requests every day for that ring. Obviously, one of our signature pieces, and it truly is a signature style because it's custom made for you. So that's really important. So keep that in mind. We got the signet ring small and large here, and they are eligible for the discount, which they never have been before. They've never been even offered at 10 or 50 or any kind of any monetary value off because they're all custom made for you. So that's something to remind you of. We have those if you'd like to see them, but of course you know what they look like. I wear one every day. You can order those. We do the single initial or the triple. And again, if you need to see them again, let me know. We can show those to you. But we also have Mandarin garnets on the way. We've got some really, really beautiful studs coming up. So we'll have rings, we'll have earrings, really kind of a nice variety of the Mandarin garnets. I'm going to show you these earrings because I don't know. I think that, I know it's early, but I think that when we have customers who really tune in at the very start, they're looking for those statement pieces, and usually it's the statement value. Honestly, this earring is one of our most decadent we've ever seen here, and there are two ways to show them to you. So let me just kind of reverse them here. They've got some of the coolest oversized backings as well. There's a beautiful variety of sapphires here that are all those pear-shaped blues, and I'll show them to you on. That's really important. Don't make any judgments until you see them on because that's really, really important here. They're item number 112-1305, and this is just super, super, super special. When you talk about a large diamond weight and a large sapphire weight, and the blues and the white together that have these great, almost floral looks about them. There is, look at how this breaks down, $343 just in the blue sapphires. They're all pear shapes. You get 8 of them that are matched. They're really that cornflower blue as well. But then we break down the baguettes and the round brilliance, but just to rest assured, and this is that great designer that does those illusion settings that are usually a fortune. They're usually $5,000 or $6,000 a carat right here on this show. We have got a carat 21 overall in the diamond weight there, plus these really beautiful, I'll show you the backings because they're really special because obviously it's a bigger earring. You want to support it properly from the back. There's a left and a right design. You see how one side is a little more straight up and down and the other side flares out. So you can kind of have some fun with these, make them your own, but there's really, again, designed to be one of those really special kind of really cool, what we'd call a button style earring, but they're a little more elongated. You see the backing there. It may look like odd to see a butterfly backing with those kind of extended loops, but that's just to, again, support the backing and keep the earring upright because it is a large earring. We'll show you that now. This is a very large earring. As a matter of fact, you can see the up and down length here, and then we're going to have them for you at, well, you're going to see they're actually going to be a length of a little over an inch. It's about 1 1/8 inches there from top to bottom, but the way that these beautiful baguettes shimmer and the fact that there are 3 different cuts in your stones, the sapphires are spectacular. I just can't say enough about these earrings, and yet the value is probably the best part of all because what should have been the $79.99 deal is nowhere near. So I will give you a look at them on, which I think is going to be a little bit helpful just because there are different ways you can wear them. But obviously kind of the designer, I think, was figuring you're probably going to wear them a little bit straight up and down. You can flare them out if you want to. It really is up to you, or maybe it's up to kind of how your lobe shape works. But let me just pop one on very, very quickly. I had to remove some other earrings just to make room because they are that large. But that's giving you an idea there of what they're going to look like if you want to. I'll just kind of twist them a little bit here so you can see that really that's the idea, so that you can see how there's a little bit of a curvature here, but then they flare out that way as well. So it's a really beautiful kind of, again, a bigger style earring that we're seeing a lot of. It's definitely dressy. It's definitely that looker piece that everyone's going to be admiring, but there's a huge value on a lot of diamond weight here. And yes, they're only going to be, get this, $8,000. Well, that is only really the start. That's where they should be right here, by the way. They're going a lot lower. So you can see that length that they're giving you, a little over an inch. Let's go back to the wheel, show you the close-up details of all those incredible stones, that great backing you're getting. And we're gonna make sure they're headed out of here in a hurry because they are under, and this is what really stuns me, under $2,000 to get the earrings that you see right here. Under $2,000 at $19.99. That is an $8,000 earring. We just took 75% off. You have an extra $200 off coming your way as well once you claim them as yours. So it is one of those just moments where this is really high-end designer jewelry that would cost you, if our price is $8,000, can you imagine what those would be in real world retail and what they would go for? Probably 7-8 times that. And I kid you not, because those are beautiful sapphires. They're 18 karat gold, didn't mention that, but of course it's up there on your screen, 18 karat white gold. They stay as is in that white gold, but for $17.99, you take an earring. And you get a pair of earrings. That's to be clear, because there are a lot of people selling individual earrings right now. That's not what we do. We're always going to give you a pair. So $17.99 to get that kind of sapphire weight. Again, a beautiful blue that we know blue sapphires, they go with everything. They work with everything. We love to see it. But the diamonds that are the mix, it's so impressive and very, very expensive typically to get baguette diamonds. We've got them here, and then that's mixed in with those round brilliants. So you get all the white diamonds to frame your sapphires. It just could not be better. So that's going to be one caller takes them. Let's see who's got them. And don't forget, we still have our Bicolor and our Imperial if you'd like those. And then we've got a couple of assorted wheels. We've got the Congolese tourmalines as well. So just a lot to get to, and happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. We're so honored that you're spending a little bit of this big holiday weekend right here with us. How about a gold quartz coming up next? That's what we're going to show you. Keep in mind, you can call after the fact because our pieces are here. So if you need to get any of these, you can. Here's our gold quartz, one of my favorites because of the colors it gives, that beautiful richness of the quartz itself in the round. It's got the diamonds. Don't worry, they're there. They're on the side. It's really that cool designer nod. Item number 1125-433 is going to give you the diamonds around the basket. So along the edge, along the profile, with a lot of that 24 karat gold that is within. There you can see it without the glare and the shadows. You can see how that great surface shines. That gold quartz on its own is a 370, so it's one of our bigger stones here, but presented in the round. So a beautiful rare cut to get, and it's going to have the diamonds around it. Diamond weight is 12 points, and it's also 18K solid. So another great designer piece where we upgraded all of the features for you, even up to the gold purity, to give you more and really to match, because, you know, if it's 24 karat gold that's in the quartz itself, don't you need to have a really special purity of the gold to match it? We want the color to show off and match. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you make it in 24 karat gold? Then it would truly be a match. We got to remember, 24 karat gold's too soft to make into jewelry. So it's the higher purity of gold, the softer it is. So again, 18 karat gold is as high as we go on that 75%. You still got to alloy it with something to kind of make it tougher and stronger. So that's what you keep in mind here. And it's going to be a huge value. Let's get it out the door. 18 karat solid gold in a band does not go for cheap these days. And we got a great value for you. It's just a matter of who can be first on the phone lines. These are these new designer styles. They're great because I think they're, you know, pairing up really well. We all know that a lot of us have the wonder rings, and we have stack rings, and we have all these beautiful options to wear with pieces like this, and not all designs really lend themselves perfectly to that. This does. That solitaire set a little bit higher, so it's elevated up, so it makes for a great stackable, which is something to consider. And it's also going to be, well, we're going to make it better than $9.99, and we're already super low. And there you can see those diamonds around it. I'll try it on. Those are big diamonds too. They're going to go all the way around. There's like sections of 3 between each and every one of those prongs, and yet kind of feels like those designer solitaire engagement styles you see out there for millions of dollars. And we're going to do something even better than not even $8.99, blowing it out truly, giving you that great value. We're going to make it $888, and then you get to take another basically almost $90 off that. It's going to make the whole ring under $800 if you'd like to get it. And of course, that's a great value. You can still send it on back if it doesn't work for you, but it's a beautiful way to get something that is a little bit different, yet it's still classic. And I mean, we usually see halos, but the halos are directly around the stone, around the edge, around that perimeter. This is where it's going on the sides, which if you have yet to have a ring that really pays attention to the designer profile look, then you're missing out, because it's really a viewpoint that we as the wearer see all the time. So I think it's impressive, and not a lot of designers are paying attention to side profiles of their rings. And so we've done that for you, and it's $888, and you get to take an extra nearly $90 off. So it's going to be $799. We'll give that 30 seconds, then we're on our way. We've got some unheated tanzanite, by the way, that's golden in color. Haven't seen those in a while. I do have a men's pink Imperial as well. And then we also have some very large Paraibas. And have you seen this? There's a ruby here that's our largest in the house. It's just like a show and tell piece. But surprisingly, I'm a little stunned. We made this really affordable. So if you want the most unique ruby I have, that's it. And by the way, this is a certified ruby. A 357 fancy cut, elongated. Look at that. I mean, really cool cutting here. And that's a fancy cut certified by the AIGS. You get the full cert with it. We've added the yellow and the white diamonds custom around it, all in 18 karat gold. This is a little shocking how affordable that is. So if you love those designer museum pieces, stick around. That's going to be a good one for somebody who just wants the unique, the special, the different, the bold, because that really fits all of those different avenues. So we've got that one on the way as well. Just a cool new piece. So we're not shying away from the super high-end museum at all. So let's get started with some Mandarin garnet earrings here. I'm going to just bring out the big studs here. They're not just studs, though. I always kind of say when we do a stud earring, it's exciting to see, but a lot of times we're just in a mood to not actually bring you the classic stud with just a stone in a basket. We like to add a little bit of extra, and that means our extra is usually in the form of VS diamonds that are extremely, extremely special. How about those for some Mandarins? Now I have a ring that's going to match it a little bit later because it's also a private collection round. Here is the match pair in the rounds. The item number is 1125632, and they are just stunning, aren't they? They are really, really beautiful stones, about as bright as can be. That's going to put your orange diamonds to shame as well. There's a carat 20 total in what are very elite, very high end. Let's see if we have anybody with us today. I know it's a busy holiday weekend. I know there are millions and millions and millions of folks in this country that are on the go, enjoying those last hurrahs of summer. I get it, right? It is a really fabulous time to get ready for the fall season. Think about September ahead. Then you know it's just kind of a sleigh ride into the holidays and the end of the year. And before you know it, guys, we've got 2025 approaching. So I love that we can bring you jewelry at the right time to give you these values that really say, hey, thanks for being here. That's what customer appreciation is all about. This has been the biggest event we've ever done as far as sale and discount. So it's really exciting that it's been able to go on for a little bit more lengthy of a time to give everyone during these busy summertime months here a chance to pick up what they love. But at the same time, sometimes even a value is not going to get it out the door, because I'm looking at a $29.99 price tag here with 20 points in diamonds, by the way. Two ways to wear them. You can wear them straight up like they are here sitting on the wheel as a square, or you can sit them at an angle. So that's really cool too, because it gives it a little more length when you do. So there are options in how you're going to put them on, but I want to make this really easy, and I want to see if we've got anybody out there. 20 points in diamonds. You choose your gold color. How about this? They're $29.99. We'll skip that. We're going to go zero to start with a $100 increment, and there is no reserve on this earring either. So it could very well be. Now, I would need one shopper and one caller at least to get these going, but it could very well be that they go, well, like any auctions I've done during this event, which weren't even allowed, technically speaking, we are really seeing some of our bigger buys in this way. So we've got, let's see, we've got some operators sitting here. Let's give them something to do. They've had brunch, they've eaten, they're ready for a holiday weekend, no doubt, and we're ready to help you out because they're zero to start and $100 increments. We'll find out if we have anybody with us today. Because I think if we do, you might just want to give it a $100 shot and see if you win it, because you very well may. And let me show you, if you're thinking they're tiny, they are not. They are not stud earrings that are basic. They are not tiny little stones. Look at that. And the sparkle, they pack a punch. That's for sure. And let's see, we've got nobody, not yet. So I'm still hopeful. Do you have $100? Oh, good. We've got $100. Thank you so much. They're 3/8 of an inch when you set them that way. Center post and butterfly backing. Welcome into Saturday. We're going to find out if we can move some jewelry in our last couple of days of this event. And it's going to be a little sad to see it go. I will tell you that. This is what they look like on from a distance away, just to give you an idea. I like to do that little angle there just to give it more of like a diamond shape. And we have $200 now. $200. We've got every line locked. We'll see if we can get a decent amount. I don't know if that's going to happen. And yes, if you win the auction, you'll still be able to take an extra 10% off as well. So there we go. And $200 is all we have. 200 going once. Let's see who's got them. Who do you have there, Victor? We only have 2 shoppers, 2 bidders. Who is it? Pamela. Pamela from where? Hi, Pam. from North Carolina. Well, North Carolina's in the house. I like to see it. We have $300. Now Sean's bidder's at 3. Let's go back to our wheel. Just wanted you to see what those look like on because they're pretty special and we're not done yet. Somebody just came in at 3. Sean, who do you have there at $300? $500 has been bid now. $500. We've got JT with the mini power bid. JT, who do you have? Let me know who's with us. I want to say hi to everybody today. It'd be nice to know who's joining me. Who's laboring on Labor Day? We have $600 now. So we are just getting going, guys. I think a lot of people may have just tuned in, nearing the bottom of the hour going, okay, what's up? Oh, a no reserve auction, I'm in. $600 bidder, actually our $500 bidder just dropped out. So did our $300 bidders out. It leaves us with 1 bidder left. So we'll find out who that is. It's still time though. You got time to jump in. All you got to do is give us a call. That's the phone number right there. Yes, you're still going to take 10% off. How beautiful is that? Savings upon savings upon savings. How much have I been preaching that throughout this event? It is rounds of discounting multiple times over. You get a great chance to pick up something for no money. I mean, look at those mandarins. If they were cloudy, hazy, small stones, okay. But the fact is, look at how much punch they pack. Who do you have there, Andy, at $600? Judy, where's she calling from? Arizona. You know what I'm going to do is flash something that's coming up just in case. She's saving so much money here. Right now, what's she saving? She's saving, okay, fair enough. She's saving $1,400. I just think that, no more than that. So here's the thing, guys. This is crazy. You're saving too much money. I don't even want to publicize or talk about this, but look at that ring that's coming up. She could probably buy the whole ring for what she's saving on the earring. And the ring should be more because it's the bigger center stone. So when you have $2,400 of savings, I can't even believe I'm saying that. This is wrong, and there's of course going to be a full money back guarantee and your extra 10% off. But I will do my best to make sure that that ring is still within the savings level. So if you want to get a set, that ring is still on the way, or maybe you're not interested in the earrings, but you're thinking about the ring. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. Wow. See, I know that I'm not supposed to do auctions this early. This is too early in a show. We usually don't get people joining us on a Saturday until at least hour number 2 or 3. So what happens is this. I'm testing right now how big a challenge do I have ahead of me today, okay? And this is a good way for me to know, which only turns into more discounts for you, because if this is what's happening on a no reserve auction, it means I've got to make the discounts even greater all day to move some jewelry. So this is my little hosting trick here to figure out exactly how difficult this is going to be today. And we've only had three bidders only. 3 bidders. 3 shoppers bidding on a no reserve zero to start auction that so far has only garnered $600 on mandarins that are some of the most expensive, pricey gems in the universe right now. And we're going to give it a final call. It's going to be 2 minutes on the clock. These are earrings that also can be changed. If you don't like yellow gold, feel free to choose the white gold or the rose gold. The ring will be coming up later. The ring will match it. So you've got opportunities to get a whole Mandarin garnet round brilliant private collection set. These are diamonds. You get 20 points in the VS Diamond solid gold center post butterfly backs. They're 4 pierced ears. They're an incredible gift idea. January will be here before you know it. It's a January birthstone. I mean, what else could we do here to pack more value into a piece of jewelry than what we're doing right now? It's going to be our final call. Judy's in the lead. Thank you, Judy. So here we go. Are you ready for this? Last call. It's our last chance. You get 2 minutes. That's where you dial in, because then after that 2 minutes expires, we got to close the auction. So here we go. And you know, I'm so far back on these earrings. Let's take a look. I mean, let's not shy away from showing you. Look at that clarity. Look at that brilliance, that beauty, that brightness. All of that's happening, and we're at $600 only. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But it's happening right now. So here we are, looking at some of our best we've ever seen in Mandarin garnet earrings, and there we go, there they are. So that's going to be now 93 seconds remaining to get you in. Give us a call. You can always try them out, see if you love them. I know you will. But again, you've got that money back guarantee despite how much money you're saving. So it's a huge moment. Do we have anybody thinking about them? I think, Allison, are you on the phone line thinking about these? Or maybe Sean, are you thinking about them? Anybody else want to come on in with a minute and change left to get you in, to make them yours? This is something special, no doubt about it, and easy to wear. I mean, that's the thing. It's a bright, beautiful color that maybe that's how you do color, right? A lot of people like to stick with their neutrals when it comes to the wardrobe, but they like to pop the colors with their gems, with their jewelry, with their accessories. I mean, how often do we see it, right? Every editor at every major fashion mag will tell you, just if you're comfortable in column dressing and you like to dress in all black or all white or all neutrals of any kind, and then you pop a red shoe or you have a bright, super cool bag, right? That's what you can do, the same thing with accessories, and yet it can be just what you need to really go wow. And then of course everyone's admiring the quality of those stones, probably not seeing Mandarin garnets anywhere else in the world. Very scarce stone, one of the tougher ones to get, which is part of why the pricing is accelerating so mightily, and has been and will be and will continue to. So 20 seconds left and then we're going to be done. And do we have Allison? You're not on this one, or you are not on this one? All right, so let's see. I think, Judy, it's looking good. Unless, Sean, do you have someone over there thinking about $700? Do you have 7? We're going to find out here, and then we've got 5 seconds to make it official. And, well, that was interesting. Well, so far we've lost a lot of money, that's for sure. 700, you got it? All right, sold. Congratulations, that's gone. And then we can show you one of the best and brightest. Look at this. That is such a beautiful stone here. Look what we have in the world of sapphire. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the Mandarin garnet earrings. Yeah, this is going to be a fun day. And so here we go. I just never thought we'd sell anything for, you know, $600 or $700 in a whole jewelry lineup, but here we go. So this is our yellow sapphire. It's new, 1125664. And again, welcome in. Let me know, guys, last couple of hours here of our sale. We've got 2 hours and a half today, 3 hours tomorrow, and 3 hours Monday night. And that'll be it. We're going to have to say goodbye to this sale. So it's going to be a really special time to shop. I hope you'll pick out something you love. It's a carat 75 unheated yellow here. That bright sunshine, very yellow diamond look is what you're getting here with the carat 75 oval. Then you have yellow diamonds and white diamonds, double halo classic, but we amped it up because you've got some specialty stones there. That's important too. And remember, it is one of those classic looks in a mounting where we know that you're getting that classic double halo, so never goes out of style. This is an unheated stone. It's got 9 points in the yellow, 60 points in the white diamond, so it's a total of 69 points in the double halo. And if you like the look of a yellow diamond, I can be the first to tell you I do not have a carat 75 yellow diamond. So unfortunately, we would have, if you're looking for a more sizable stone, this is where I would recommend going. Is this a diamond? No, it is not. It is a sapphire. But there's a lot of things that they share, that reasons why we go for diamonds often is because they're durable. They can put up with whatever we give them all day long. So we can wear our sapphires just like you can diamonds, because sapphires are also a similar durability. So while we have diamonds at a 10 on the Mohs scale, the toughest, the hardest natural substance on earth, sapphires are right underneath that at a 9. So feel free to wear them like you would your diamonds. But also, you've got a color here. If it wasn't a good yellow sapphire, if it didn't have clarity, it wouldn't sparkle. So you couldn't make that comparison or draw that comparison between diamonds and sapphires, but you can here because this yellow sapphire is so high end. It's so bright. So take a look at it, and we're going to give you a really good value surrounded with the yellow and the white diamonds, and it's going to be a great look. It's supposed to be $49.99, but I'm sick of looking at that price. We have not stuck to any of our $5,000 prices. So it just, I think, helps to give you an idea of how much there is to be saved when you're looking at pieces like this. I mean, take a look at that stone from a distance. We get those real tight up close shots there with 10 power magnification. So you're like sitting at home on your couch, relaxed on a Saturday afternoon or morning, and you're getting to look at it like you would through a loop in person. But this is where you're seeing, look at the snap and the sparkle and the brilliance you're getting from a sapphire. Yet I know how many of you demand that really good unheated all natural material at this point. There's nothing wrong with a heated sapphire. 99.9% of them are, but this is that unheated, so it's giving you more purity. If you believe in metaphysical properties of gems, crystals, I know I do. This is where, again, you wouldn't get that without having a stone in its natural purest state like this is. So things to think about: bright yellow, again, the great size that we love, but it's also going to be better than $49.99. We could take it down to $25, get you half off, nothing wrong with that. You take 10%, I think you're living right. Instead, we're going to go even lower for you so that you're not even spending $2,000. And $19.99 for a carat 75 natural yellow that is unheated, that is pure, pure, pure. That's really good, but we're taking it even lower than that for you. So are you ready? One only, it stays as is. You got a little combo of the yellow and the white gold just to match the diamonds. So that's why that one's going to stay as it is there in the yellow gold and the white gold together, but the band is white. So you get the white rhodium there, and we're going to make it even better than 1888, 17 1977. Listen, that auction told me everything I need to know. So you better believe that even on brand new pieces like this one, it's all coming down. And it's all coming down to extreme lows here. And that's the idea. You've got more money to save today than you've saved all together in this sale so far. And we're going to make it $1,699. And that makes it even better. So end of August is here. Let's celebrate with new jewelry, new season on the way. $1,529 is your price tag. So you're only paying a little over $1,500 to get this incredible ring. And by the way, if you want pinks, lavenders, I've got a pinky purple that's also unheated. I have a beautiful lavender. It looks like a purple diamond sapphire as well. So we've got a lot of colors. I have a blue. We do have a gorgeous blue sapphire. It's a cornflower blue and it's an apricot. So that's here as well today. And don't forget, one of our big top of the hours is an Ametrine. It's been a minute since we've seen any big Ametrine. It is one of the most stunning. All right, this one is sold. Congratulations. And then we do have more. Again, you let me know what kind of sapphire you'd like to have. Let's just get to a really, really special stone. This is a carat 70 and it's also unheated. Okay, so this one, we'll just stay on the sapphire train for a bit. Look at that. It's a combination of pink and purple together. All completely natural yet again. It's item number 1125650. This is the unheated pink purple 170, 80 points in diamonds. So now we're going up to more diamond weight and more center stone size. How extraordinary is this? Really, truly beautiful. Double halo, diamonds down sides, classic in its styling, no doubt, and it's tougher. Let me tell you, the yellows, it's a little more commonplace to see unheated yellows. Pinks and purples, any of the really what we call the jewel tones, right? The richer saturated tones, the brighter colors, those are even tougher to find when it comes to unheated. You hardly ever see a blue that is natural, unheated, untreated. It's very tough to find the pinks and the purples. These are those jewel tones we love, naturally are, should be in the higher quality, a little brighter tone, a little more vivid. That's what you have here, but it's still unheated. That's amazing. And still getting up to that, towards that 2 carat size. So very impressive. Watch what we're gonna do here. Now this one, remember how the last one started at $5,000? This one started at $69.99. That's the world of sapphires. I know people tell me all the time, September birthdays are like, oh, I just can't stand that I've got sapphire. And I go, why? It's a beautiful stone and it's really durable and it's classic and it's pretty and it comes in a lot of colors. They're like, no, because the price. And I say, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the pricing sometimes makes it a little more challenging to get into the world of sapphires, but we've got you covered. It's not $69.99. This is another one only and a beautiful rare color to get with that pink and purple together. Let me try it on so you get an idea of the size of the ring so you know what to expect when you get it home. But it's not going to be that $69. Half of that price is $35. We can go lower than that. Just making it easy. Just making it simple. That is super. And I think that, if you're a collector of sapphires and you're trying to get all the colors, because a lot of us do and want to, isn't it nice to get one that I think knocks out your pinks and your purples, because it's really just like about the amount of light that's around you. At one point, it's going to look more pink. Other lights, it looks a little more purple. It's one of the fascinating stones out there when it blends those colors naturally together, and it's not going to be even close to $35 or $25 or even $2,000. How about $19.99 for the sapphire ring you see there? You got an extra $200 coming off that price as well. So that'll be $17.99 instead. And then we still have, let me show you how a true purple differs from this one. If you're thinking, oh, it looks kind of purple to me, let's show you the side by side so you can see the difference. There's a true purple, and that's why I say, and I think that I'm accurate in saying that's a little more pinky purple, almost like an orchid color, where this is a more true kind of purple leaning into the cooler blue tones as well. So cooler blue purples here, more pinky purples there. This one's also a little bit more money because that's also, the pear shape is, oh, let me look how big that stone is. That's the 236. So I knew that one was larger. So 236 over here, but we're just focusing on that pinky purple blend right now. And if you'd like to see the purple pear, we can bring that out for you as well. So it's only going to be $17.99 at checkout if you'd like to have that one. Congrats if you get it. Let's keep on moving. We've got an Ametrine coming up. I just wanted to show it to you because this is something to wait for. And if you were thinking about going anywhere, I would stick around for the top of the hour because this is on the way, and it is truly one of the most dynamic Ametrines I have ever brought. It's literally about a once or twice a year occurrence when we have Ametrines on the show. They're mined out, they're one source. Look at that saturation. So many times they're very light, they're very lightly saturated, there's not a lot of color. This stone, tell me, does that just look like an important ring? Because I think it's how I classify it. It just looks important, and we see a lot of important jewelry every day. I know I can speak. I try on a lot of jewelry every day. I gotta say, that is really just lavish, luxe, and wait till you hear the size. So that's gonna be coming up as well, top of the hour. So don't go anywhere. I know that's one you're not gonna wanna miss out on for sure. And then let me know who's got this one. And then we've got some of that really, really rare golden, unheated, untreated zoisite that's got the golden yellow colors to it. That's very impressive. And so a lot to consider, a lot to think about. And here we go. I've got a really special, do you guys see this pendant? We've got two fancy cut tanzanite pendants, or two fancy cut tanzanite stones in one pendant here that you can wear multiple ways, like an hourglass. I know we have the hourglass mounting. This is the hourglass pendant. Have you seen it? It really is pretty cool here, just for, you know, giving you something unique. And then you could still, if you wanted to, you could wear it side to side, but really the the real idea here is to wear it lengthwise. So just a heads up if you like something a little bit more unusual. All right, coming up, we've still got that pinky purple sapphire. Lots more to get to. Let's get to our Congolese wheel, because I think we're ready for this, and we have to do this on the early side, because the truth is they're not going to last. This is the hottest stone here. Obviously, we love our Paraibas. We love to bring Paraibas. It's one of our specialties, is to bring stones that are rare, like Paraiba tourmalines are, that have that signature blue-green color and that have copper content, which is what gives them that signature color. However, we're going to talk about a stone that really is its doppelganger. It's really going to be a stone that is out of the Congo instead of being out of Brazil or Mozambique. It's out of the Congo instead, but it's still got stones that give you these blue and green combos. Now, I know that each one is a little bit different, the colors, the cutting, the sizes, the shapes. So I thought the best thing to do right now to find you the perfect piece, if you're at all interested in a Congolese tourmaline, the best thing to do would be to put a lot of them that are like and similar in their size together on a wheel. So that's exactly what we're going to do. It gives you the great moment to really find the perfect shape and color that you prefer. And of course, being that they're on a wheel together, it means I also get to really, really drop that price for you, so you can save a lot of money. So are you ready for this? Now, again, the warning I would give is also that even though there are 4 up here, so there may not seem like there's a lot of urgency here, it's going to be quite the contrary, because this is our hottest stone going. This is our most requested. This is the hot stone that everybody wants, and that's how we're starting. So you know, I know I'm going to add 3 more, which don't even seem fair at this point, right? Doesn't seem like I should be adding that. Just I wouldn't want to stand next to that gemstone, but the truth is they're all spectacular. So let me add to it, because that obviously is our emerald cut. I have a stunning, stunning oval. You can see how sometimes they get a little more blue-green. That one's definitely blue-green. I mean, it's almost blinding us here with the light, but you see what that does. That's got the most blue of everything, and I know it's kind of doing that thing here. We'll move it around. There's the oval with that designer baguette and round halo to it. Then we can go here, which is a cushion cut square. Yeah, that's the most green of what I have here for you on this wheel or in this assortment, and that's where you get a true, look at that, kind of an Asher, right? More green there, about 90% green, 10% blue. And then I have another way to go elongated here. If you want to go a really super cool, what looks like, well, it is a fancy cut, but it also, look at that, isn't that pretty? So this is a nice blue-green mix as well. And yet, apologies, our wheel is all over the place today. So, it's going to be one of those days. But take a look at all 4. We'll just zoom in a little bit closer here as they do their thing and swing, and we're going to make sure that they go out the door. So every single one of them, do you have a favorite? I know you probably do. I would probably say it again, if I was a betting woman, I would say that emerald cut's probably going to go very quickly. Here's our elongated oval. I know it looks a bit like a diamond shape or a marquise. That's because of the setting, but it is an oval. Here's the emerald cut. There's the classic oval. That's a more traditional oval proportion. And then here is your Asher cut with more of a band style ring with the diamonds burnished on the sides. And so, yes, one thing you won't be doing is choosing based on the price, because they're all the same price. And that's the beauty of it. You've got one great price for all 4 rings, so you can choose if you want to get more than one, if you're thinking about getting a nice assortment, if you just immediately already have found your favorite and you're ready to go. Well, tell us quickly, because this is also have you heard? It's a sale event. It's the biggest and best sale event ever in our history. Now, I know TVON's been around for about 9 years. I can speak for the last 8. I've got an anniversary coming up in just a matter of a few weeks. So I can speak for 8 years here. We have never had a sale event that has ever done what this sale event does, not just with the discounts, but also your opportunity to have a full money back guarantee as well. All of that together happening at the same time. And now one of the hottest stones going, really exclusive to us, blue-green tourmalines, different shapes and cuts. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. Not a one. A little bit surprising. Maybe you figure $49.99 is where they stop. That would be normal. This show and this event and this sale is anything but. We're going to bring them down to a superstar low. It's a matter of which one do you like, and obviously they're all one of a kind. So once one is gone, it's gone. Then you're left with your second choice. You may actually order them that way with your operator. Tell them what your first, second, third choice is, so we can get you your favorite as quickly as you dial in. But this is the beauty of it. They're not going to be here for $49.99. That would be a great value every day of the week. We would take $500 off with your 10% off. But this is what's happening instead. You get a better value. You get a huge discount. You get the moment to really, truly shine. And this is where you really flex that shopping muscle here, because you were at the right place at the right time. These are all going to be, my smallest is 278. That's in the back center here. That's the 278 emerald cut, 49 points in diamonds. Then we'll go up from there. This is the 2 carat 97, 16 points in diamonds. Then they go up over 3 carats. That's the 309 in this oval. 309 plus 46 points in diamonds. That one's 18 karat gold, by the way, the only 18 karat gold up there. And the largest stone of all would be the oval right over here on your left. That's the elongated oval. That's the 356 in the size with the 22 points in the diamond. So now it's a matter of which one do you like? Call us quickly. They're not even $49, $39, $29. When we tell you that they're going to go quickly, they're going to go quickly. I really, again, have you heard what's happening? This is our final few hours of this event. It wraps Monday night. That is it. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but I got to tell you, Monday night, the sale event is over. So what I would recommend doing is getting what you can as quickly as you can, because why would you spend more if you don't have to? If the jewelry is the same great jewelry, then why would you ever want to spend a penny? Now I'm saving you a lot more than a penny. But why would you ever want to spend more than you have to? This is the event, and this is the moment to be shopping. If you love the Congolese, they're right here, right now, and I love that we're giving you a 4-top to get you your favorite one. And whether you want more greens or you want more blues, that's a personal preference thing. They're all super, super rare, but they're not even going to be $19.99 a piece. And that's where, again, we have really cranked up the values. It's our final few hours of this event. We're making sure everybody gets what they love, but we are not really, truly, we're not even staying with the original sale prices. We are going extra because we want to move all the jewelry we can. So this is where you've got extra savings coming your way. It's not even $29 or, like I said, $19.99. They're even better. And we're going to take them lower than even $19 because we got to keep going. We have nobody on the phone lines. Kathy, your request is next for another purple sapphire. We will show that to you on the way. But this one, I'll tell you, this wheel is epic. You don't take one of the most popular stones in the world and blow them out like this. You just don't. You don't do that. You don't take something that's rare, that's specialty, that could, at the end of the day, turn out to have copper content, which in that case, then, oh my goodness, they'd be like $100,000 stones. And we're actually making them better than 19. Just the fact that nobody's on the phone lines yet is a little surprising. Like, there's not one up there that's intriguing or that you kind of like. I will promise you the best value that is probably going to turn everything on its ear here, where it's going to be one of those where we have complete fights over every one of them. I would say, especially if you want more of that Paraiba-esque blue-green, go with the emerald cut. I think that's plain as day to see on your camera and your monitor at home, right? However you're watching, phone, TV, tablet, computer screen, however you watch. The most blue is definitely the emerald cut. I would say the second most blue is the oval, the more traditional oval, the elongated being the third most blue, and then the most green is going to be in the Asher cut in the center. But again, all around 3 carats, and they're not 19. We have very busy phone lines. I think that delay, I always forget that delay gets rather lengthy, so we haven't taken that into account. Well, guess what? Now we're getting busy on the phone lines. Now it's going to be a, can you get them fast enough before they're gone? They're not 19. Every single one of them will sell. Again, if you don't get your first choice, get your second. They're too rare to stay here, and they're not 19. 18, 17, I will keep going. I cannot afford to leave pieces here tonight. Today, I can't do it. I just can't do it. We got to move everything. They're not $17.77. They're not $16.99. You take what you love. Remember, the biggest one is over here in the elongated. It's got a super cool mounting around it. It's like a different take on the halo. If you want the most blue and green, look at that. There's not a person in this world that wouldn't think that's Paraiba, and yet it's not going to be even $16.99 or $15.99. Operators, let me know which one you'd like, and then we'll recap those carat weights, try them on for you as well. But they're not even $15.99. This is before 10% extra off. It would be silly not to try one. If you have never experienced one before, it is one of the hottest stones for a reason. We're going to make it even better than $15.99 or $1,500. Let's blow it out. $14.99 for any one of them you want. And I'm just going to go ahead and try on the emerald cut first. Yes. That's what I thought. So that's the emerald cut first, already gone. It's 112-4604. Thank you so much. Jess, you've got that one for sure. There it is. That's the 278 with the diamond weight of 49 points in any gold. By the way, any of these can be done in any gold except for the 18K. The one that's in 18 karat gold, which is right here, stays in the white. So Jess, you've got the emerald cut. Let's see who else wants. Asher cut gone. Let me try that on for you. That's going to be 112-4375 for you. And that one, Sean, have them take a look if they want to see that on the hand. That is the largest, or actually second largest. That's no, third largest, 297. On this one, 16 points in the diamonds. Also one you can change the gold color. We have 2 remaining only. So that would be, here we go. This is going to be the elongated oval. Let me just swap them around here. Traditional oval, elongated oval. They're also the big ones here. The 309 is over here. The 356 is over here. Those are the 2 largest of the entire 4 set here. So huge value at $14.99, but you know they're actually $150 off that. So a lot better, $13.49 at checkout for any one of those rings. Thank you so much on the emerald cut and the Asher. 2 left, both ovals. Look at those great looking stones. Kathy, your request in Sapphire is next. If you want to hop on the phone lines, oh, that's what you're waiting on? All right, so Kathy's ready. We've got her Sapphire coming up. It's 112-5648. Let me know if you like either of the oval Congos. And then we're going to move right along to our carat 63. Has she seen this before? Maybe she was reminded of it after she saw the oval. This is a very similar color to what we saw, but even look at that. It's a little bit brighter, I would say, than even that last pinky purple. 112-5648. Carat 63, unheated as well. Look at that color and clarity. And yet with the split shank, double halo, very cool mounting. It can be changed if you'd like to, Victor. You can do it in the yellow or the rose gold. Totally up to you. It's not going to be $59.99, that's for sure. Making it a lot more affordable than that. So give us a call if you'd like to get it. We're going to blow it out right now. This one's only, you know what, $24.99. And then it'll be $250 off that price as well. So you can get it for $22.49 at checkout. And we still have 2 Congolese that are verifying right away. And then we'll see who's got those. Then those will be sold out. And then here we are with our purple pink. And do you want to see it on the hand? It's already gone. But let's try it on the hand real quick for you. It's a little smaller size right now, but we're going to size it for you as we're still doing on everything. Free shipping, free sizing, and lots of savings as well. So congrats to Kathy on that one. Thank you so much. Let's show you this really, really important Paraíba just in case you want to go copper bearing in your greens. I do have this very, very large pear shape. Just a reminder, that is here. Huge mounting. That's Paraíba. Needs some cleaning, but you get the idea. It's a great stone. So just an FYI. We've got more. I've got another wheel to show you. And then the Ametrine's only 8.5 minutes. Yes. Oh, which one? The elongated oval or the classic oval? Do you know which one? Okay, so let me just make sure you got the right one. The 3 carat 09 and the 18 karat gold, perhaps. So Tim, just let me know if this is the one you took, because I know it's a little confusing because they're both ovals, but that's going to be the one with the more blue, I would say. 1124671. Tim, is that the one you want to take? That is the 309, and it has the 46 points in diamonds. Bless you. So that's going to be the baguettes and the rounds in the 18K, and that one stays in the white gold, Tim, if that's the one you were thinking of. So that one will be $13.49 at checkout, and Tim, confirm with me that that's the one you've got. If so, you do. All right, so just to make sure, thank you. The 356 is the only one still here. Now I want to get to another really cool little mini wheel, and these are going to be quick one-of-a-kinds. Here's the Savorite in the little mini Stardust mounting. Here is the Wowza color change diaspora, already trying to change color. And then I have this one. I don't know if this is really something I should do right now, but we're going to put up this big aqua. And we'll zoom back a little bit because we got 3 rings. So we're going to show you what we can do here on some of our rare. Now, is there a relation between these? No, just the fact that I want to get them all out the door fast and before we get to our top of the hour. So that's my diaspora, aqua in the middle, it's Sierra Santa Maria, and then the Savorite, which of course, not really fair to put anything next to that ring because it is our widest we do, but it's a very, very special aqua. And then we've got the Savorite in a round. Speaking of special, that's it. You've got that round stone that's just dazzling. Love the diamonds that are dotting along the edge of really all the way through the dome style. And then you also do have, this is the one source stone that changes color. So a really beautiful color changing stone, very rare. So that's going to be the diaspora out of Turkey. Turkish color change diaspora is what it's called. And we got 2 wheels we're knocking out here in the first hour. Only one of our Congolese stones remains. It was actually our largest stone. So just FYI, that elongated oval, the 356, is still here if you like it. Here is where we go. Extra affordable. And let me tell you, this is a mounting with 70 points in diamonds. that really is, I think it's going to serve us better probably to put up the graphics for it, but I want to blow all these out. And the fact is we can go lower on the prices if we're showing more jewelry at once, because we only get 3 hours. And we're, you know, from a behind the scenes business aspect, networks like ours, or just anywhere you shop for stuff, a lot of networks do really great values, but they make it up in volume. We don't have that kind of opportunity because we have mostly one-of-a-kinds, right? We're not selling 25,000 of everything. And a lot of places out there, that's how their business model operates. So it's very, very different what we do here. So when I've got an opportunity where 3 hours is not a lot of time, we're not here 24/7, and we've got one-of-a-kinds most of the time, it's really about bringing the prices down. We can do that even a little extra if we put them up together, saves a little bit of time. So here's your rare trio with the aqua, but I need you to know that aqua ring by itself has 70 points in diamonds all around it. That's a large diamond weight to get, first of all. So that's impressive. It's a wider gold band. It's really elite. It's detailed. It's designer. It's got a lot of different settings for your diamonds. But here we go with either your choice of, do you want the Diaspora, which is going to be a 221? Do you want the Aquamarine, which is going to be the 60 pointer with the 70 points in diamonds? Do you want the Sapphire, which is a 40 point Sapphire round, 49 points in diamonds? So they all still have great diamond weights, especially the Aqua, and they are so affordable. And remember, it is which one you can buy as fast as you can before they're gone. And I especially wouldn't wait on the aqua. Just every kind of, I just feel like that's going to go very quickly here. I know we love our Sierra Santa Marias. You don't find them many places outside of our world. So I think that's one that always is really, I think, a headliner for that reason. But this is the really rare stone, the 221. You got to think about one source plus the phenomenal ability. It has a change from the golden champagnes you see here to a purple pink, and nothing up here where they started at $59.99. $49.99 and $59.99. Makes sense to maybe just go with the lowest common denominator, which Tony did for you there. It's actually going to be better than that, though, because we know that we've all gotten pretty accustomed to seeing some pretty big deals, right? So at this point, we're all asking for more savings, more discounting, better values, better prices. You're getting it in a very big way. And nothing's going to be even $1,000 up here. Did I just say that? We have 4 minutes till the top of the hour. Our Ametrine is coming out to play. The Ametrine's not going to last either, but I want to make sure you get a chance to pick up any one of these three for less than even $1,000. 70 points in diamonds with the Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine, never. You would never see it. So here's what we're going to do. They're actually going to be better than even $1,000. They're $9.99 a piece. While they last, then they'll be $8.99 at checkout. So this is the time. We've got 60 seconds with this wheel. And may I just start by trying on the aqua? Because that is a ring. Granted, if you don't like big jewelry, please don't buy this ring. Please don't. It's very large. And I don't mean it's uncomfortable. I don't mean it's too heavy or cumbersome. I don't mean it sits way up high and it's impractical to wear. I don't mean any of that. I just mean look at the width that you're getting overall with that ring. It's very large. Now it's going to taper in the back, but you can still go true to size, even though look at how much gold it has at the most narrow point. And then there are diamonds that go from one side to the other and really go throughout the ring. You've got bead set, you've got pave, you've got prong set, you've got bezel set diamonds all the way through this ring. And you are still choosing your gold color, white, yellow, or rose, and that's 70 points in diamonds. So item number 1122292, just have to make sure you understand 70 points plus your 60-point pear-shaped Sierra Santa Maria. And if you love the icy blues in the white gold, I know I do. I think it's the best way to get your aquamarine, but you also have the option of the yellow or the rose if you'd like to do that as well. Here's the Diaspora on the hand too. Remember, that's a 221. It's got 83 points in diamonds. Hear me out. It's 1124267. That's not going to last very long. That is a one-of-a-kind. I don't have two of any type of Diaspora. They're that rare. This stone itself is a 221, but then you've got, again, 83 points in diamonds. That's a lot of diamond weight that you're getting with this ring. You're also getting the option to change the gold color here. And so you can do that if you'd like, but there are very few 2-carat Diasporas. They're going to be that affordable, and that's $8.99 as well. Then we go to the Savorite. Savorite garnet's a rarity. There's no doubt about it. It's really about getting quality Savorite, though, because the Savorite by itself is not good enough. It's not just good enough to say, here's a Savorite. You really want to get quality. What does quality look like? Basically that stone right there. The quality that you're seeing with that bright as can be green, it's a size 4 right now, so let me just try it on the hand here for you so you can see on as a pinky ring, a dome style where you get burnished diamonds that are set all the way throughout. I mean, even wrapping around the sides where you see them from the side profile also. It's a beautiful design. It's what you look for is, do you get that bright pop of green, or is it overly too saturated and too dark? This is the bright pop of green. So $8.99 for any one of them you like. Sounds like we're verifying on the aqua, maybe verifying on the Diaspora too. And then of course we've got that beautiful round Savorite, which is such a great looking style there. And let us know if you have any questions. And we have a lot of great jewelry from the first hour, primarily the first couple of minutes of the show. So if you were a late arrival today, welcome. If you want the Diaspora, the Imperial topaz, actually the Bicolor tourmaline, guess what? We had a few of these pieces earlier I want to show you since they're also part of the same price. If you want our Bicolor tourmaline, you can grab that for $9.99. If you want our Imperial topaz, look at this. We'll grab this one. Started the show here with that pink Imperial. Anything you'd like, $9.99 turns into $8.99. So that's a few other assorted pieces. And then I do have the gold quartz, which was also here earlier, still remains here in 18 karat gold. This is the gold quartz in the designer mounting, and that's only actually, that's the only one that's not $9.99. That's only $8.88. So an extra discount on the gold quartz that you see there in the round in the back left. So either $9.99 or the $8.88. So $8.88 is just the one in the back left there. But just want to, recap a couple because we are at the top of the hour almost. We have 20 seconds. And that's a lot of great jewelry that we've had today already. And that's what's remaining. We've got a lot more to show you. Welcome into Saturday. Happy Labor Day weekend. So glad you're with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We got 2 hours left. Don't forget, last few hours of the sale. We got 2 hours today, 3 hours tomorrow for our Sunday, 10 to 1. And then don't forget, Monday night is the big finale at 7 to 10 Pacific time. That's going to be our very last of this event. So we're still going to continue to appreciate you, but you're not going to get 10% off. So it's just, I know, sad, but all good things must come to an end, as they say. So we're going to clear off that wheel. Are you sure you don't want anything off that wheel? Before I go, before I take all that jewelry away, are you sure there's nothing you want off that wheel? Because there's some really smoking hot pieces. And everything on that wheel is either $9.99 or $8.88. And that's before your extra gift of 10% off. So are you sure? We can take one last look here. Make sure if there's anything you love from that wheel, we want to hear from you now. So this is the only one that's $8.88. Everything else is going to be $9.99, which actually turns them into $8.99. This one's going to be the one that's $7.99. So just let me know if you'd like any of those. The Bicolor tourmaline is spectacular. This is Imperial in its rarest color and cut together. And then we're going to sweep them all away, and we're about ready to talk about our top of the hour, the absolute, I think it's the breathtaking piece of the show. It's all the things, but it's also going to be affordable. Watch what we're going to do. So there we go. Last call on those. Thank you so much for being with us today. I want to show you this stone, though, because I already tried it on. We've kind of spoiled the surprise to a degree. But now I get to spoil you with pricing. And this is absolute top quality. I don't have, and this is my wish, I wish I had a more typical Ametrine to show you. Because for those of you that have never witnessed this stone before, that is completely natural. It is something that is very, very rare. It's one source in the world. Jess, what would you like to take off that wheel? Bicolor. All right, so the Bicolor's gone. Congratulations on that one. And 112-5326. And then here we go. Ametrine, I've been waiting for this. It is a great pleasure to show you 112-5640. And cannot say enough good things about this stone because normally, I've had a few. I have about 1 to 2 per year. So think about it, in my tenure here, I've probably had maybe approximately 14 or 15 of these stones all together, ever. Well, this is the finest that I've seen us do. Usually when I have it, it is extremely light. Think about how you would change like a saturation level on an editing of a photo. And you can move a little sliding bar that can really crank up the color to make it more saturated or really go to the left and make it very dim. Most of the Ametrine that we see has a very, very light color. And it's still going to be this combination. If it's Ametrine, it's going to be a combination of, as the name implies, it's so beautifully named, it's half amethyst, half citrine, both quartz stones, but found in one place. Now this mine is completely closed. There's no more production. So it's no hope of getting any further material. That is why it's so sparsely available. This is our 7-carat stone. It's right now in the white gold. We did that to really accentuate the diamonds. However, you have a choice. You can get it in the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold, and I love it with the yellow because I think you can imagine right now the tonality that would bring to you with the matching of the citrine aspect and the beautiful way the yellow gold would complement that. So that is an option for you, yes.
We have a second Irma on Facebook, on YouTube.
Okay. Oh, okay, real quick. So Irma, yes, let's try that on for you. One more time on that one, very quickly. So Irma, you got it. So Irma, who's watching online, let me go ahead. I just got your request to see that elongated Congolese on the hand. So here it is, 1124214. Take a look at this elongated stone. This is the only one of our 4 that's remaining, by the way, and it's the biggest one we had all together. And this one's 1124214, so we'll try to pop up the graphics for you, Irma, as well. It's our 356 oval. I know it doesn't look like an oval. That is everything to do with this mounting. And if you look, there's actually some concave details to the mounting. It's not all one plane, one level, if you will. It's the 356. It's 22 points in diamonds. So it almost looks like a fancier cut than it already is. There's an elongation to it. It's got the blues and greens. I would say 60-40 from the green to the blue there. And you have the really pretty almost diamond shape or marquee shape around it. So it's a really pretty way to do a halo. It's got a nice wide band. It's 14 karat gold. You can change the gold color on this one if you'd like to. And this one is $14.99. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much, Irma. So now we can go back to our Ametrine. The Congolese wheel is completely sold out and spoken for. Thank you so much. So here we are. Now we're looking at this really stately Ametrine. So again, 1125640 is here, and it's a very important style. And I'm so proud that we have it for you because this is the ultimate saturation level of Ametrine. It's our 7-carat. It does have 35 points in diamonds. Now, did you notice yet? The diamonds are princess cuts, which I kind of love because the story and the legend, and I won't spend too much time getting into it, but if you have internet access, it's worth a read because it's a legend and lore. But there was always, it's called Anahi Mine because there's some legend about Princess Anahi. And so there's the legend behind it. Now, I'll spare you the whole story because it's quite lengthy, but if you look at the legend behind the Bolivian mine, there's a great story about Princess Anahi, and it's a cool story to read because there was a lot of thoughts early on about how did that happen? How did those 2 stones combine together just in this one place? It's never happened anywhere else. And think about it, quartz as a gem mineral is pretty prevalent across the world. So it's still kind of amazing. You know how Mother Nature, she throws those anomalies at us every now and then, right? And whether that's a phenomenal stone that changes color or an asterism in a sapphire, it really is about super cool things can happen in certain locales of the world. This is one of the coolest of them all. And yet you get, let's face it, 2 popular stones brought together. This isn't fused together or glued together or done something that, you know, a man or woman did. It's actually from the earth this way. So there's all this really cool kind of theories and hypotheses on how this happened and why it happened, when the truth is no gemologist has really been able to get the answer specifically and definitively why or how this worked. So I will just tell you, this is the finest quality though you can get. It's that super rich saturation we love. You can see that there. I kind of love also that this particular cutting is different. So you have these really, really special kind of curves. It's an emerald cut facet pattern inside, internally, but what's around it is more curved. And look how that lights up. And instead of just purple and gold at its richest saturation, you're getting hot pinks as well. And I love how there's even some pinky purple at the top. And then you get into the goldens, and then you get into the purples, and then those are the princess cut diamonds that are each about 6 pointers. So they're huge princess cut diamonds individually, each set in their own semi bezel or channel. And you've got gold surrounding them, like little bookends of gold. I would love to have you in the phone lines. Nobody's here yet ready for this one, but I got to tell you what should be a $5,999 ring, and tell me that's not going to make a statement. And I bet you there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of great jewelry. I know you do, but you still may not have an Ametrine. It's tough to find. It's really tough to find this quality. You're getting the best of the best right now. Look at how that shines. The cutting is super cool. Do you see that? It's a little bit slightly rounded here and here. all four sides, instead of being straight up and down like linear lines, like are what are inside the stone, they're a little bit curved. So it's almost like that kind of that lozenge cut we see sometimes. Not losange, that's something else. The lozenge cut, where it's a little bit rounded on the sides. Then you have the bar faceting. This is part of what's making these fascinating looks. It's not a traditional table either. It's got bar faceting, where that means a long vertical facet across the top of the stone, which you can see right there. Do you see that? So it's not a traditional table either. Every aspect of this stone cut is unique, modified, different, specialty, all those things, and yet it's not going to be $59. Are you ready for this? Don't worry about $59.99. I'm so excited for somebody to get this. White, yellow rose. Usually the Ametrine's most popular in the yellow, because obviously the yellow, right? The citrine aspect would look great in the yellow gold. So think about it, do whatever you wish. If you want contrast, or you just live in white gold, or maybe you want to really show off the white diamonds, get it in the white. If you want rose, that's not what I recommend. I think the rose gold's a little off just from a saturation perspective. But again, totally up to you. It's not going to be $59.99. Get Ametrine. You really should. It's a super cool. Now, if this were, now I realize this is a bit of a stretch, but these two stones individually, both are birthstones. So think about this. Citrine goes with November. Amethyst goes with February. If those happen to be significant months for people in your life, think of how cool that would be. I'm a sucker for meaning in jewelry. I like meaning in my jewelry. I get more pleasure and pride out of the pieces I wear that mean something, as opposed to just being pretty. And I like a piece that's just pretty, but I like when it means something at the same time. So the fact is, maybe this is going to be a February and November nod to people that you care about, people in your circle, people in your life. So just a little point of reference there, cool way to wear it, still great looking gem, but you have those birthstones it's each associated with. So instead of $59, do you have anybody thinking about it? It's the best color out there. I've presented a number of them through the years, but they're usually very light, very pale saturation. Not like what you're seeing here, which is the ultimate high-level saturation. Look at that quality. There are those big diamonds. Again, they're almost 6 points a piece there on the princess cut set into that split shank. And instead of $59, $49, $39, you know I got to make these values really, really good as we're in the final few hours of this event. And it's not going to be $29.99, which I really believe we could leave it there and get you 10% extra off and see it out the door and not really struggle there, because that's a beautiful value as it is. Look at that side detail. And again, so much fun to look at the faceting and what it does and how this specialty cut lights up. I wish they all looked like this, and I wish we had it every day. We don't. It's one source. This happened naturally from the earth. Those are, if you're seeing hot pinks, I hope you are, because I know I'm seeing them in person and they're right there coming through. So it's not just this intense, rich regal royal purple like velvet. It's not just the golden, like marigold sunflower. Think of the brightest, freshest sunflower in full bloom. That's the color you're getting. I got to try it on the hand again. We have nobody at $29.99. You guys really, really, really have been adept at the sale, right? Understanding how low everything's going. What about $1,999 plus $200 off, $1,799 at checkout, a major, massive 7-carat split stone, but all done by, you know what, hold on. Tim, are you thinking about this one? Don't hang up. There's one caller on the lines thinking about it right now. One caller. It's a big stone. I know it's a cocktail ring. You could still stack around it if you want to. You could add something next to it if you want to. But I'm telling everybody to wait. Now, I'm speaking to the caller that's on the line, but I'd also like to speak to those of you that have not dialed yet, because this is where you might want to start dialing. Because here's what's happening. It's not going to be $19.99, which of course is $17.99, and we get that. Here it is. I look up the clock. It's 11:11 right here on the West Coast. We're excited to have you with us. It's a big Labor Day holiday weekend. Great time to shop. Great time to pick up something new, fresh, updated. It doesn't get much more new or fresh than an Ametrine of this kind of variety. And it's not even going to be $19.99. I will go lower, and I really want to get it out the door. And if you haven't called, you can, because obviously we don't want you to miss out, because I don't have another Ametrine in the inventory. That's a fact. I cannot do another. So this is your chance to pick it up. It's not 19. 18, 17, 16, I gotta move some jewelry, let's do it. It's Saturday, let's shop. And treat yourself moment. If I can get everything down to the lowest point that I ever can and ever will, it's time to shop. We all know a value. We know this is a value at $16.99. I'm gonna take it lower. and we're going to send it out of here. And please do not wait, because I'll tell you right now, I don't know where I'm stopping. I kind of figured that $19.99 would be the low point where it would be sold, and we'd probably have fights over it. The fact that it's still hanging out is kind of amazing, and that is what's the driving force behind me getting more desperate to lower this price. So $15.99 it's not. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, shoppers, collectors, gem lovers, kids, boys, girls, pets, everybody. I'm not even asking $15.99 for this ring. It is the ring to own. It is the ring to try. I have had Ametrines. They've never looked this good, and they're always popular because you never see them. And it's rare. Read the legend. Read the legend about Princess Anahi. It's called the Anahi Mine. It's out of Bolivia. That's the one and only source, but there has never been another source, by the way, and there's also no more out of Bolivia. This is mined out and done. And I'm not even asking for $1,500. $14.99 makes sense, right? Let's go even lower. I really want to make this the value. I've been so excited about this piece being here. I've just been so excited to show it to you. I think I probably just jumped the gun and showed it too early. I think on a Saturday, I'd be wiser to put this up in the last hour as that top of the hour. But it's too late now. It's here. It's ready to go. Somebody's got to get it. Somebody will get it. And you don't even have to pay $14.99, which, of course, would be an extra $150 off, so don't pay that. I'm really sacrificing some great jewelry. And there is no sacrificing quality. Never, ever, ever. And by the way, those are big diamonds. You cannot lose sight of the fact those are big individual 6-point diamonds individually. They're princess cuts. I love that because, again, the legend and lore is about Princess Anahi. So we did a nod to that. It was thoughtful. We put in the princess cut diamonds. That could have easily been round brilliant diamonds. We could have left it at that. That'd be lovely. Instead, we went the extra mile, gave you the high-end princess cut diamonds instead. To give a little, just again, like a little wink and a nod and a nudge, nudge to the legend behind this mining. And you know what? It's not going to be $14.99 or $13.99 or $12.99. Let's just get this out of here. And if you want to try it. Because remember, with this event, despite how crazy low the prices are going, you still have a money-back guarantee. You still get to get it at home and then decide. You're not forced to keep it. Now, granted, if you send this back, I'm not sure that you can. I'm not sure anybody's going to be capable. I know it looks good on TV. Wait till you see this in person. It gets even better. The way that it's flashing the lights, the way it's got pinks. I've not seen Ametrine give hot pinks before. Do you want to go lower than $12.99? I'm ready. Let's go lower than $12.99. Let's go less than $11.99. Let's see who's out there today. We are ready to celebrate. It's Labor Day holiday weekend, and I know for some people that's depressing because it means summer's over. It means back to work. It means back to school. It means all those things. But then you realize, oh, it means holiday seasons are coming up, right? And that gives us, and maybe cooler weather, which I don't know, but I kind of like. You know, cool here means 75. Like, I'm just excited for that crisp, cool 75-degree air that we so look forward to in December. But here's what we're going to do. It's not even going to be $11.99 or $10.99. Let's bring it down. Oh, doesn't that sound good? I'll take a crisp 81 at this point. Like, give me crisp 81. Give me that chill in the air. Give me 81 degrees. I'll take it. I'll tell you what. Let's blow it out. Not even $10.99. You ready? Go ahead. You get an extra $100 off right now, $109. Let's make it even better, though, before. I'm going to take it lower. We're going to send this out. We're going to make it $999 for that ring. You actually don't even pay that. You pay $899. And look at the big princess cut diamonds stacked on the sides. 3 of them as a trio. Look at how impressive that is. And then again, you got to see it on. You really have to see it on to appreciate what this is all about, because then I get to move it even more. Then you get to see the fancy cutting at work, the way that all these colors flash and fire and shine and beautiful. Look at that. Again, slightly rounded. It still looks like an emerald cut from a distance, but then you realize it's got those step facets internally side to side, but it actually brings you something that is normally light in color. Look at how it starts as pinky purples, goes into the purple, then into the golden, then back. This is thanks to the cutting. The cutting is almost acting as mirrors inside that are taking the 2 colors and really reflecting them back thanks to the curvature that's inside and outside the cutting. So it makes it look like it's got pink, then purple, then gold, then back to that pinky purple. It is a fascinating way to do a rare stone anyways that's giving you all those colors, giving you the most saturated level of those colors, and it's $899 at checkout. $8.99 and 10 cents, just to be exact. But you guys know that by now. We've all figured out how to easily take 10% off, right? So a $99.90 savings on top of, I like that I've given you a $5,000 savings. I did my part. And then you get an extra basically $100 off from there. And so total savings of about, you're saving a lot. You're saving about $5,100 on the ring, and you can choose the white, the yellow, or the rose. It's completely up to you. So this is the time to take full advantage. Look what that does. There again is a better look at, so see how, I mean, it's a reflection. When you see the two colors that it clearly has, then you see that the top and the bottom are really reflecting, because you see that little V that's at the top and the bottom. That's the inside of the stone. That's where it comes to a point here. You can see there from the side profile, there's that 50-50 split, both super saturated colors. Then you see it from up front, and then it really wows. And I truly have not seen an Ametrine give us hot pinks like that. Purples are one thing, that's what it's supposed to do. It's like the extra pinks, though, are the extra bonus here. Yes, Sean? How is she today? How is she doing today? She having a good Labor Day weekend? Wait a minute. So are you telling me that that whole November and February thing, it kind of works? Oh my goodness. Now, did you say birthday and anniversary? I wonder which is which. No, I know, but like which one's the birthday stone and which one's the anniversary stone? Like maybe the anniversary's in November and the birthday's in February, or vice versa. See, I wear an amethyst every day because I always like to have the February birthstone near and dear to me. And I like to have it in some form of jewelry, usually 3 or 4 at a time. But that is so cool. So again, I was saying earlier that half citrine, that applies to November, birthstone-wise. But I think that anything associated with that month, like anniversaries, that works too, right? So that is so cool, February and November. Again, if that means something to you, that's what's represented here in this ring. At the same time, yes?
Barbara says that these 2 colors are for her mom and sister's birthstones.
Oh my gosh, Barbara, where's she calling from? Texas, Barbara in Texas. My eyes are already puffy, so I can't cry. I can't cry anymore. But Barbara, that is so beautiful and so lovely. It sounds like, again, this is where, gosh, Barbara, that's just beautiful. Barbara in Texas, that's special too. I know it doesn't necessarily work for everybody, but look at those calendars. Think about that, because again, if you're into meaningful jewelry, and it doesn't always have to be meaningful like an actual initial or an actual monogram, it can be through birthstones. It can be through colors. And Barbara, I send my love to you. Hugs and happy, happy, happy memories coming your way with that ring. That's beautiful. So, and hi, Tracy. Okay, guys, let's keep on moving. I love having an Ametrine here. What can I say? And that color in particular, whew, it's the good stuff. So here we go. Let's continue on. Gosh, that's again, I love when things kind of work out and the universe speaks to you in that way. You know, I think sometimes we see, like for me, it's special numbers I see all the time, like my 223 and all that. That's so meaningful to me. But, you know, I think the universe is always sending us little signals, and sometimes it's from loved ones, and sometimes it's from moments, and, you know, all those things. And I just get so giddy over that. So just a reminder, we do have, by the way, speaking of signet rings, I did have a request I think it was yesterday, I had a request from Amy to see the signet ring. So Amy, if you're out there, I don't want to show it unless I know you're here. But yeah, let me know if anybody needs to see the signet rings, because they actually are on discount. Jess, go ahead. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. And where's Renee calling us from? And she just recently found us, huh? Oh, good. Oh, Renee, that's right. Renee in Tennessee, well, I'm so glad. So she's finding she has found the show, or found me, and then she's now picking up some favorites. Well, that's awfully nice to hear, Renee. Gosh, isn't that amazing? I always marvel at that 8 years here running, and some of you are just finding me here. It's kind of exciting, and thanks for even remembering me if you haven't seen me in a while. Yes, go ahead. You got it, Robert. I'll show it right now. Here it is. Great call, Robert. I know. Was that Robert who the other day was pleading with me to get some more gents rings, right? And Robert, you got it. I think it was, if it's the same one. You got it, Robert. Here it is. This is item number 1124560. I told you we were working on some. I promised. And it's got, you know what? This could be a set too. This reminds me of the Imperial that we had to start the show, which is in a lady's ring, which is the perfect match. So if you needed a set, that would be an opportunity, because I think that round is still here. But here we we are looking at item number 112-4560. It's our 151 private collection round in the pink. True pink here, solid through and through, Imperial topaz. So once again with that super special color that we love, but it also has diamonds. Those are channel set. They are 33 points total in the channel set round brilliant diamonds that you have, and that's going to be all honeycomb under gallery finish there on the inside. You do have a choice on this one in the white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It also is that super rare color where it's just solid, true pink. Just as a reminder, this was the piece we had earlier that would definitely match. So there's the kind of like, again, a little more diamond intense kind of design there. That was the smaller stone. That's a 78 pointer, but there's the 151. A little bit bigger to match the proportion of the gents piece. And here's what it looks like on the hand. And then, of course, it's going to be the white, the yellow, the rose, of course. So you decide, but we can size it for you. There's still a little bit of, it's almost like the octagon you have. And the shape does continue down the band. It's not just one smooth dome. It's got a little bit of the lines that follow that meet up with the points of the octagon right there. So just a little something I like to point out. It's a subtle detail, but how that design and how that band is created. And then you've got the super special value. Well, you know what? I know we've been missing gents rings, so I got to get away from $79.99 as rare as that stone is. Let's take it down to $29.99 minus $300 if you like it. And go ahead, Victor. The aqua, sure. Let's put that one on the hand one more time. I don't know if that's still available, and I'm sure your operators have the information. That was 112-2292, by the way, Victor, and that was that wide band. This is a reminder, if you just tuned in the last couple of minutes, this is from a trio earlier. We had several rings that were super high-end that were under $1,000, this being one of them, the 60-point Sierra, Santa Maria. Then you've got the 70 points in the diamonds. It is a wider band. It does taper in the back. Please go true to size, however. Looks great also on the middle finger and the index finger, which I'll show you. And you do have a choice of gold color here, white, yellow, or rose. So that's an option. And that, I really like that band. There's something about also seeing, because the details go 3/4 of the way down the side. So I like putting it on the outside of the hand so that you're really seeing, you know, when it's kind of landlocked here on the middle fingers, it's a little bit tougher to see all those details that run down the sides. It looks like lace done in gold and diamonds that are running all the way around. So this is $8.99, of course, at checkout because you are taking 10% off, and that's available in white, yellow, rose. And it does have 70 points in diamonds, so it's a lot of diamond weight. And then we'll go back to our Imperial Gents ring, which is that true pinky Imperial, as rare as they are. And you've got that one here for $26.99 instead. It'll be $300 off that $29.99 discounted price. Started at $7,000, came down. If you like the smaller ladies ring, just a reminder, that's $9.99, and that would be $8.99 at checkout. So a super cool discount on that one too. So a choice there, but you can see how the colors are very consistent there between those solid pinks that you're getting. And again, $9.99 on the left, $29.99 on the right. Gents rings, you know, tend to be a little bit more. They got a lot more gold to start. And then of course that one being the much bigger stone in the carat 51 on the gents piece. And then don't forget, we have tanzanite and a pendant. I've got a huge round. We have this amazing Burma ruby, designer ruby. That's a certified cutting. Oh, look at that. Certified stone out of Burma, 357 is the size. Boy, that's impressive. So let us know on the pink Imperial. Sounds like they're both here at the moment. And then we have, okay, there's a super cool cornflower blue sapphire. That's the epitome. And then I did want to show you a little preview. This is what's coming up probably top of next hour, which is only about 35 minutes away, is this stone. So we already saw Ametrine that had half purple, half golden. This is really, I would say, half purple blue, half red. That's the red flash we love in an emerald cut. That's the 9 carat that's new today out of our museum reserve. So I did also want to just show you, remember we had the Mandarin garnet earrings in the first hour we auctioned off? That was exciting. We have the ring to match coming up in a little bit. Let me know on the Imperials, $9.99 or $29.99. Also, we do have, I think that's it for my new gents rings. I did want to show you this. This is a fabulous sapphire, just a beautiful purple. Showed it, flashed it earlier to show you the difference between pink purples and purple blues. That's a sapphire. It's over 2 carats and a third. Very impressive. If you'd like to see that one, let me know. I'm going to get to my blue sapphire though. September is tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you can believe that. It's weird, you know, just like the transition between months happening right in the middle of a weekend. So reminder, before we know it in a few hours, it is going to be the month of September. And so what I wanted to show you was, I know it kind of looks like the tanzanite, doesn't it? But that's the beauty of a cornflower blue, is when you get blues and purples somewhat together, kind of blended. That's what's happening here. rare in our Asher cut stone? How rare is it, first of all, to get a sapphire in an Asher cut? Think of it like a squared off emerald cut. It's 1125507, and it looks so good, doesn't it? It's a very impressive style, and that's sapphire. So still, a really good sapphire should look like a tanzanite, and a really good tanzanite should kind of look like a sapphire, because the really good tanzanites of the world give us a lot of blues, more blues than they are lavenders. That's what's happening. Now, this is a cornflower blue, so a very specific color, and then you've got it very bright here. 70 points on the center, 55 points in the diamonds, and yep, really rare to see an Asher. Yes, go ahead. Thank you. So the 78-point Imperial ladies ring. Why is this sticking? Every time I adjust it or pick it up, what is it doing? It's literally, it's like a magnet. Not sure what's happening. I couldn't do that if I tried. It's doing it again. What's going on? Oh, there must be a little residue from the inventory tag that's kind of sticking to my tweezers. Either way, let's leave it there. And we've got 70 points in this Asher cut. Thank you so much on the ladies Imperial. Men's Imperial is still here. And here we go with our 70-pointer and 55 points. Wait till you see this on. It takes almost the squared off shape. Yes, the stone is squared off, but then the whole squared off design of the mounting really sets it on its side with that angle. So your points are going to be north, east, south, and west. Then you've got almost this lacy look, lots of diamonds at over a half carat, 14K. Do you want the white or the yellow or the rose? That is going to be your option here. Now, what do we do to make a sapphire affordable? I've already had a pink, pinky purple. We had the yellow. We had the purple that we flashed. How can we make the classic of them all really affordable? And I mean, I've never seen a sapphire look like this. It's the cutting with the color combined that's really making it. I do want to show it on so you can see what it looks like on the hand here, because it might be, I really need you to see that it goes diamond side to side with that split shank, so you see that as you wear it, as it turns, you get the diamonds every which way. Looks incredible with these little looping designs here. It's very, almost frilly, but again, not too delicate. It feels bold. It feels very bright. We love that. And then, of course, you see that length that it's going to give you. Now, if you would like it, and here's the measurement just in case you're curious about the length that you're getting here that goes end to end, side to side, that would be, yeah, 3/4 of an inch. But that's just at the point. You see how it narrows on each side to give you plenty of wearability here as well. So that's going to be, oh, this is a great looking piece. It's white, yellow, or rose. I'm going to make this a really special opportunity for you, and yet I want to try something here. I only am looking at $49.99. I've typically abandoned that price in every way possible today, over and over and over. It's not going to stop now, but I think it does serve well to get an idea of where should it be, where would it be, where could it be if we were just doing kind of a regular set of values, right? Typical regular values, no 10% off. Well, then take that price, add 10% off, you're paying only $44.99. Here's how we make it even better for you. It's not going to be, I want to put it on the auction block. Just because I know with Sapphire month coming up in a matter of hours, and blue sapphires being incredibly expensive, they always are, and this one being that true perfect color we look for, as far as pricing goes, the most expensive blues in the world are going to be the cornflowers every time. Take a look at what you have here and watch how we're going to do this. It's not going to be even $49.99. That's why I'm using the auction to get around that. And we're not starting at 45 or 4 or 35 or 3 or 25 or 2. Not $2,000 for an Asher cut cornflower blue that looks like that. Powerful, bright, clean stone. I'm going to make it even better. Let's go $10 increments. Sure enough, yes, you will still save the 10% once you win. And we're going to start at $1,500 for this incredible ring that would be just as lovely in the yellow gold. If you really are a rose gold devotee, go ahead. But the white gold, I'll tell you, that's the remarkable. Are you seeing it too? Because as I look at this turn, especially as it swings here to the left, as you're going to see now, look at the left side, about 9 o'clock on the stone. Do you almost see like a pinky red flash? Or is that just me? I'm seeing it. It's almost like what tanzanite does. What our best of the world in the blue wing block D varieties do. I'm getting a little bit of that pinky red flash. Okay, we have no $1,500 open. And that means we probably should wait because oh yeah, there's like a 60-second delay. But instead of waiting and having you still bid $1,500, let's make no mistake about this value. Let's get it out the door. Let's not even ask for 15. Come on in, guys. It's your chance to pick it up. And sapphires are one of the most highly loved most highly valued stones in the world. Remember, you can wear it every day. It's got 9 on the Mohs scale, so it's got plenty of durability. Wear it every day. Wear it to your heart's content. Don't baby it. Don't feel like you have to save it for a special occasion. Sapphires are to be worn. They are to be lived in. Do not wait. I'm going to go $1,000. Let's try it. Why not? $1,000 to start, where you would still have an opportunity, by the way, if you win, which of course is all about a phone call. If you're to win this piece, let's say, let's just put it out there. If you were to win it at $1,000, what's going to happen? 10% off, $100 off. If you're to win it at $15,000, that's $150 off. $2,000, that'd be $200 off. But right now, we're just looking to get $1,000 to get it started. Take a look at this and let's see where we go. And I'll give it 60 seconds to get it opened so we know that we can get, well, we've already got the halfway point of the show here. So less than 90 minutes now remaining, and we are still searching for $1,000 to open with a minute clock ticking by. So make sure you come on in. We want to make sure you get all your sapphire needs covered. We've had a wide variety of the colors so far here today. There will be, again, few more, but not in the blues. We got that lavender purple periwinkle color. We've got tanzanites if you want to go bigger in this type of color, but that is that true. Cornflower is really defined by, there's an actual cornflower, and it's defined by a color that has usually a little bit of a purple undertone to it. It's like pretty true blue bright, but it's going to have a little secondary purple to it. That's what you have here. No open at $1,000. Well, okay, so we're going to move right along. We got 10 seconds remaining just to make it official, but you would save an extra 10%. What a beautiful piece that is. That's a wild one there. So we're not done shopping. We have a few more minutes to go, and we've got a lot of great jewelry, including the round Mandarin is here. Top of the hour will be the tanzanite. We will bring out the 9-carat emerald cut. It's museum reserve. We do have, again, requests. I haven't had many. So if you have a request, given that this is now the last 90 minutes today, 3 hours tomorrow, and 3 hours on Monday night is our finale. That's it. And I know it's a busy holiday weekend, so you may not be able to be with us like you normally are for every single show. So take this opportunity to do what you can here so you can get in on these values. It's very, very important. And that would be nobody to open. You know what? Let's just do this. I don't know if I lost you after the Ametrine, but here's what I'm going to do. I'll make it $999 first caller. Simple, easy, affordable. Simple, easy, affordable, but there's going to be a little rush to the phone lines here. $8.99 at checkout, $9.99 on the air, $100 extra off. White, yellow, rose gold in your size, it is still here. Okay, so let's move. I think a lot of people probably waiting on that blue wing block D. I get it. We'll do that. I literally can give this 30 more seconds and I got to take that down. I cannot be advertising on nationwide, really worldwide TV doing this. I can't be putting up sapphires at a price like that. So we got to move here. We've got 30 seconds left and I can't show that anymore. Oh, and speaking of, by the way, we had those beautiful blue sapphire kind of bouquet earrings earlier with the big diamond weight for under $2,000. If you missed those and you like a really big sapphire and diamond presence to your earring, got those. So those are still here. Just a few pieces left from the show so far. So if you have any questions, give us a quick call. We'll help you with those. What's up, Sean? Who? Amy? She's ready. Okay. We're going to take a moment, and I apologize if you've seen this before and if you own this before, but the truth is it's one of those repeat buys that a lot of us pick up. And by the way, that sapphire is still here if you like it, so feel free to dial in. Amy M. was asking me yesterday. She said, I know it's your day off, but be sure and show me the signet ring tomorrow if you have it. I was very proud to say that earlier in this event, weeks ago, we had the same request. It was for the large and the small signet ring. There are two varieties of the signet ring, which is completely custom made for you. It is in solid gold. It is in your choice of gold color. And the most important part is it's customized with your chosen initial or initials or monogram. So this can be done plain. A lot of signet rings are just plain surface areas of gold. You can do that. Or you can choose to really make it custom, make it personalized. This is why time and time again, this is sold, to be honest with you, it's sold every single day in many quantities because it's a mainstay here. Well, it's custom made for you, so we can make as many as we need to. But I will tell you, it has never been offered as part of a discount because of, well, first of all, the ring was developed many, many years ago when gold was a lot less. So we've kept the price exactly the same. but it is also ineligible for discounts typically, even the $50 off and sometimes the little sales we do here and there that are just one flash sale for one day. This had never been eligible for an additional sale before because it is all custom and we're already going backwards just because the gold has gone up so much. So here today, I'm going to show you both. Amy just asked me for the smaller version. She wants the single initial, but inevitably we're going to have the request for both. So what I thought we'd do is put both up side by side to give you an option of. We'll try to make this quick. I could obviously speak on this for 24 hours a day. My love for this ring is, well, it's designed after my own. I wore my own on the ear. I've been wearing it for years and years, and we didn't have the technology to do this. We didn't have engraving machines. We weren't into solid gold designs or engraving monograms and, you know, creating all the computer software that it takes to design the monograms to be interlocked the way they are. So it got to be such a demand here that we decided, let's invest into all that technology, all of that specialized machinery to be able to do this for you. So it's only been here a few years. It is, again, two different options, the larger or the smaller, both square in design. Signet rings have become hotter than they even were when I debuted it so many years ago. And for those of you that are always asking about this ring that I wear on my right hand, I wear it on my left hand every day, on my index finger, I wear it on the ear here on my right hand. This is the ultimate gifting idea, whether you want to go a larger piece with 3 initials up to, or you can go to the single smaller. We will just show them both, but this is the first time they are 10% off. So if you'll give me a second here, I got to show them to you real quick because we've got the larger and the smaller. We'll start with the smaller. So take a look here. I'm going to just set them up. And this is going to be where they actually need to be set up at a little bit of an angle here. So I use this little display, this little star. And I'm going to show you what these look like. Now, obviously, we have the smaller and the larger. We'll start with the smaller here, which is going to be coming up. I just set them at a little bit of an angle just so that you can see them without the glare like that. Then we've got the larger version as well. These are all custom made once again. So give us a little time. They won't be out to you tomorrow. They won't be out to you on Monday because we need to know 3 things. We need to know your ring size, we need to know your gold color, and then we need to know what initial you would like. And that's going to be, for example, a letter L. Then we're going to show you the larger. This is mostly just, again, obviously it's not going to look exactly like what you choose. I can't show you exactly what yours is going to look like because I don't know what initials you're going to choose, but I can show you what this is a reference for is more or less the gold and also the ring, the size of the ring, that one being larger. So this is generally going to look where if you go with the 3 in the larger size, which is about 3/4 of an inch square, you're going to get 3 initials with the middle initial being larger and the sides being a bit smaller. Then you see in the smaller version, it's still going to be significant, but you see there that it's going to be a little bit still very legible, very readable. Let me just make room for our graphics. I'm going to bring that in a little bit closer for you just so we have room for all the graphics there, but you can see that in the yellow, the white, and then I'll show you the rose gold as well. And then we'll show them on the hand for you for a size reference, but this is going to be either item number 111, that's 061. Let's actually start with the smaller one, 1114656 on the left. And that would be your choice to get a smaller, which I will measure for you here. And that's going to be, I'll have the white gold and the rose gold on my hand for you so you can see what that's all about. But it's going to be, again, choose any letter you'd like, A through Z. And it's going to be a great look here. Let me show you what they look like in the white and the rose on my hand here. We'll get you a measurement as well. There they are. I like to move them at that angle so you can see them without the glare there. They're very highly polished, as you guys have noticed as I wear my own. But this is going to have, again, we have the letter N in the rose gold. I just want you to see that the square measurement here is just under a 1/2 inch. So that's going to be the squared top there. It's completely smooth. It's going to be a script engraving. Yes, it's only one font, script. And this can be men's or ladies, completely unisex styling, no doubt about it. The large size is going to be quite a bit larger, but they're very comfortable. They are done in a way where they're solid gold, but they, again, do not have, they kind of hollow them out in the sense of, otherwise a piece like this would be far too heavy to wear every single day if it's going to be really, really, really bulky in the gold. They're very large. They're custom made. If you like the larger, that's going to be 1110619. This is the first and only event they've been offered at 10% off. Take it because in today's gold environment, I just looked recently at what the Italian designer who did mine, because mine was a gift, but since then there's been so much talk about it from you guys that I've been privy to the price tag of them. You can see ours are a little bit deeper engraving. I requested that. Mine's very light, very hard to see. Again, mine wasn't made here. Mine was not designed here. It was something that we designed our own version of. But you can see mine, you can barely read. And by the way, for anybody who says I'm not going to buy it because I'm worried it's going to scratch, it will. Mine is scratched like you would not believe, and yet does it look scratched? I didn't even bother to polish it right now. It doesn't look scratched because that's how mirror finishing gold does, right? It just looks shimmery. It's got dents, scratches, deep scratches, all of that because I wear it. It's lived in, it's smooth, high polished, but look at our engraving is a little more distinctive there. I specifically asked for our engraving to be a little bit more detailed and a little bit deeper so that it can be more legible, more readable. So here we go. Excuse me. This is going to be your choice of, if you like the larger version, excuse me. If you like the larger version, it's $888, and then it will be under $800 because you get the 10% off. If you like the smaller version, it's only $499. The reason I could talk on and on is not just for you to buy it for yourself. I know that a lot of people do. It's an incredible gift idea for anybody of any age and any gender. And what I love is maybe you want to go with your own initial, but there's so many options to get it for loved ones who maybe want to honor. I'll tell you what my mom did. I got her one. I've purchased like 30 of these. So I've had a lot of them made for a lot of people I care about. My mom wanted her last name initial, which is R in the middle, and she wanted my first name initial and my brother's first name initial on either side. So she went with an L and an R and a B. That's Lauren, and then her last name, and then my brother's first name. So that's what she did. That's exactly what this one signifies. This is one of our owners here. She's a mom. That's her last name initial, L, and then she's got her kids' names right there, Wayne and Jay. So that's what she opted for as well. That's an option as well. You can do that. Otherwise, you can go with one single initial on the smaller. You can go with either of them plain, but for $499 here and for $888 here, which will actually be $449 and $799, that's the way to get your signet rings. And again, the larger size is quite bold. The larger size is still comfortable. This is what they look like in the rose and the yellow here on the hand without the glare. I do want to just show you, I'll just pop in a measurement here for you as well. That's where you see that one's more like 3/4 of an inch square, and that's still very comfortable. So again, they're definitely going to have that great feel, so they're meant to be worn every day. This is a really cool look for anybody who wants something super special, super different, super custom and personalized. They make incredible gift ideas. I have gifted them for moms who have new babies. I always get one for pretty much all my gal friends that are having babies right now. They always get one when they have a new baby. So I get the new, because also you can stack them. You can wear more than one at the same time. I wear a lot of signet rings every day. I wear 3 different looks. One's a smaller oval, one's the larger square, and then I wear another one that's round. So again, you can stack them up across the hand if you want to. I think it's great for the new moms. You know, when you find out the new baby name, get the first initial. I love it for the new brides. The brides who are getting married, maybe they're taking on, if they choose to take on a new last name, right? You could get their new monogram or their new last name initial. It is completely up to you. Again, choose your size. It's true to size, so we will make it in your size. So you don't need to size up because literally the inner circumference is made in your ring size. You choose your gold, you choose your size, and then choose. Do you want it plain with mirror finished gold? You can do that. Or you can get it customized with either one initial or the 3. So take a look. It's your choice of. But again, 3 initials. And go ahead, Sean, did you have a question, or was it Amy who got one? Yes. Thank you very much, Amy. And it helps out a lot of people because I know it's one of our all-time best-selling rings. It's just a departure from everything else we do. No diamonds, no colored gems, all about just the customization and personalization of a really cool ring that is super, super, super hot right now. You cannot deny, and just from a distance away, I'm gonna just experiment here and try on a few of them together just to show you how cool they look if you opt to wear more than one at a time. I mean, you can do that because this is what I do. It gets a lot of attention. They're so mirror finished. And I've got on the smaller and the larger. I put 3 on one hand just so you can see smaller, larger on the ring finger, smaller one. The smaller one makes a great pinky ring, by the way. Love the smaller as a pinky ring, men's or ladies. Then the larger one you guys always see on my, my middle finger here on my right hand. Totally up to you, but this is the discount. This is the moment. If you need a little time to think about it, obviously no rush. I would just get it during this event so you can get that either $90 of savings or $50 of savings, depending on which size you choose, because they've never prior to this ever been offered at a discount. They've never been eligible for a sale because they're completely custom made, and gold has gone up so much since we first developed this ring and priced it. So take a look at it one more time. And Jess, did you get one too? Making a what? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Did she shop today? I have not heard her shopping in a couple years. Has she been shopping at all? Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear it. Hi, Miss S. I have not heard her name mentioned or uttered here in a long, long time. I hope all is well. Hope the family is well. Hope son and daughter-in-law are good. Hope everything's good in Texas. Hopefully not too hot. And thanks for shopping. Gosh, I hadn't heard her shopping in a while. How nice. All right, so here we go. $4.99 and $8.88. All righty, next up, we're on our way. Let's get to it. We got some great pieces to pick up here. And of course that, oh, Shirley had a request too. So, well, I've never seen this ring in my life. So, okay. And it's a 3-carat 20 yellow diamond. Yes, go ahead, Sean. The inside, sure, here it is. Again, like I said, we made sure that we go ahead and kind of like, again, hollow them out in the sense of they don't come right down to the finger. Otherwise, trust me, we made it originally that way because we know how we feel about under galleries, and it was so darn uncomfortable, I couldn't possibly sell it because I knew you'd hate it. I knew you'd just be like, ow, this thing hurts to wear because it's then too heavy. So we just give it still finished on the inside, but we kind of go in towards that where the surface of the ring is so that it can be comfortable. Otherwise, trust me, it was the first way we made it, and it got a little bit crazy as far as the gold weight. So anyway, think about those if you need some time to think about the initials you want to do. Love it for gifting. It's one of the most cool, sentimental, sweet gifts you can give. And by the way, you don't need to worry too much about the size because it's very, can be worn any finger of the hand. Well, this is something I've never seen us do before. Shirley, good call here. 112-5685. We're looking at a 3-carat 20 yellow diamond in a pear shape. In what feels like a signet ring too, doesn't it? Almost the size and just the stature of it with that kind of flat plateau surface. 18-karat two-tone gold stays as is. What an amazing ring. Who's hiding the good stuff from me? I don't know, but this is pretty cool. I'm pretty thrilled to see it. And if you guys are seeing this for the first time like I am, please, oh please call early, because at this kind of price, no. I get hundreds of requests a day for larger yellow diamonds. The largest I usually have is 1.5 carats. This is a 320 pear shape. Yellow gold around it, then you have the halo of white diamonds around that. That's going to be 65 points. And this, by the way, is surely a VS center stone. So all that great color. Go ahead, Allison. Do you have a question?
Maureen's asking for the larger signet ring. Is it needed to size up?
You don't. So as I discussed earlier, please go. It is made in your size, Maureen. So that means whatever size, like half, quarter, or 3/4, or full size you wear, it's literally made in your size. Because we don't have them, we don't make them up and then size them afterwards. We make it in your size. So even though it's really big and it's really wide, and the big one especially, you just order your true size, Maureen, and then it will be made in your size. So yeah, you don't need to size up. It's really easy, hassle-free. So yeah, go with your true size. We'll make it in your size, in your gold color, and with your favorite initials. All right, so now we talk about Shirley's request here. Give you a great value on this one. Yes, go ahead, Victor. What does she think of this incredible ring? Well, again, there's nothing here certified, so I can do my best, but honestly, and I know there's no certificate to go with it, but I can just talk about it as far as tones. Like, I can't letter grade it here because honestly, that is just, I will tell you though, when it's in yellow gold and it's brighter than the yellow gold, and that's 18-karat yellow gold, Shirley, that's a great barometer to figure out where that saturation lies. Because where it is set, do you see the little beaded edge? That's 18-karat gold. You know has a more pure yellow, rich color to it. 18-karat gold is more saturated. So that right there means that that stone, you can see in relation to the gold how much brighter the stone is. It has surely no visible browns. It has no, it's not like canary yellow. It has no browns, no orange to it. Take a look at it on the hand. Wow, this size, even from a distance away, how bright and really rich. I'm not gonna like grade it as vivid, but certainly has that look of. Definitely, again, this would be typically, sometimes we'll have a stone that's loose and send it off to a lab and certify it prior. Other times it's just giving you a little bit better value. But that color, this is the one you would receive. It is a brilliant cut pear shape. It is a VS quality. So we know it's got that dazzling, dazzling effect. And if anybody would like it, the $96,900 list price is gone. This is finished. In a way, it's like our signet ring there where you've got the finishing more at the surface of the stones there. But then that size is so nice. And white diamonds around it, a little bit of two-tone element, all 18K is mentioned, and it's going to be a huge value where you don't even have to pay $49,999. Even better value right now. And we have, I don't know how, I don't know how we ever, this is what's going to be so in demand. And Shirley, if you like it, please holler at us, because I get this request at least 5 times a day from customers far and wide saying, tell me you have a bigger diamond. I see your diamond values on the 1 carats. I want a 2. I want a 2.5. I want a 3. We don't have them anymore. This is the first I've seen in years and years and years. Way back when we started with yellow diamonds, I had a 3 and a 4. They were gone immediately because our values are that strong. They are just that good. So to be able to see now the return of not just a 3, but a 320 in a brilliant cut pair, it's pretty amazing. And it's also not $49,999. First caller gets it. And again, there are going to be a lot of people after this one, because this is what we do in diamond values. We cannot, nobody can touch our diamond values. The wholesalers of the world cannot. No other network can. This is where we bring our best. Take a look. It really is. It's our best values. I'll make it, you know what? It's under $20,000. $19,999, and it may be spoken for. Congratulations on that one, and thank you so much, because that is a thrill for me to see, because I hadn't seen a 3 carat in a long, long time. So not a 320. That's impressive. Congrats on that one. Enjoy it, Shirley. And then keep calling on Signet rings. What else do we have? The Mandarin. And then we're really close to the top of the hour. The top of the hour is when the 9 carat tansy comes out to play as well. This, let me see if I can polish that round a bit more. 112-5496 is your item number. Take a look at this. That's an awfully pretty, beautiful round. This is the ring that I had in mind when I was telling you earlier today, like 30 minutes into the show. We had some really striking round Mandarin garnet earrings. Remember those? And now we're bringing the really striking round Mandarin garnet ring. The center stone, even larger here. Very, very impressive. So excited we have it for you, because this is the 1, 2, 3. Easy enough to remember that carat weight. A carat 23 is the size of that center. Then petals of pave that overlap and wrap around each other here. That's going to be a 66-point diamond weight for you as well. It is gorgeous, no doubt about it. One of our best, and we're excited to have this for you because it's also going to be a great value. I had this whole philosophy that we had done a little no reserve auction on our earrings, and I thought that at the time I said, look how much we're saving on the earrings. We were saving something like, I don't know, it was like $2,400 on the earrings, something like that. So I said at the time, you would be able to buy the ring to match for your savings. Well, now I'm going to be true to that whole thing. And by the way, it's $59.99 is what it's supposed to be. That's a private collection Mandarin. That's a 1, 2, 3 carat weight. That's that brightest just truly the brightest you can get. It's always considered a neon stone, but there are obviously different levels of that. And this stone being as bright as it is, look at this on the hand. You know what? It's for being a dimensional floral. It doesn't sit up that high. Check this out from the profile. It's not like it's overwhelming. You still can slide a band. Look at that. There's the lift to the petals here, so you can still slide a band next to it or a wonder ring next to it. Just want to point that out because it looks like it sits really close to the hand. You still have a little bit of elevation there, so you can slide a band right on next to it. It's not going to be $59.99. I promised you a savings. Well, what did we save you? $2,400. So I have to get under that because I promised you that the savings on the pair of earrings would get you the ring to match. Let's go even lower though, because now we're later in the show. We only have an hour left. So let's go even lower than $2,400. We just took a $6,000 ring to $2,400. That's a very fair savings. Now we go even lower just to make sure it goes. And what a beautiful way. We have florals in real life. We have florals that are bright neon oranges and yellows. They're beautiful, right? That's what this is really. This is art imitating life, right? Jewelry that's really bringing that floral to life with such detail to the pave, such detail to the diamonds. And it's not $2,000 or $19.99. We've got just a few short minutes until the 9 carat tanzanite is coming out to play. And that's very exciting. We are so thrilled to bring you the 9 carat emerald cut museum reserve that is brand new here in just a few moments. So right now, got to make sure this one goes prior to that and not even ask for 19, 18, 17, even $16.99. And you know what's happened with Mandarin garnets. They are on a pricing track like Paraíba. And that's not something many stones. There's a lot of expensive stones out there, but nothing that's going up with the frequency and at the level that Mandarins and Paraíbas are. And you have that chance right now to pick up one of those really rare stones and spend a lot less than $16.99. Watch this. We're going to blow it out right now. It's not even $15.99. I am truly making someone's Mandarin day and a Mandarin dream coming true here. It's not even, but you know what? Let's just blow it out. $14.99 plus your extra 10% off. That's about 150 bucks. So you'll have it for $13.49 and change. And that should be one that goes very, very quickly. Let me see if we can get our little center back here so that floral is not swinging too much. Look at how beautiful that Mandarin is. Bright, gorgeous diamond cut round. Love that too. It's not a Portuguese cut round. It's a diamond cut round. It's very special. And just a couple pieces left from today so far. So if you do have any questions, requests, anything you want to see recapped, or if you just want to check on availability of your piece that you can't stop thinking about, well, this is the time to do it. And then, reminder, there's a tanzanite. It's a pendant. It's 18 carats. Honestly, I would think about getting the 20 carat we had the other day because there's a 20 carat that's the same price, but that is a stunning blue wing block D. We can get you an 1841 for under $10,000. So if you would like a gorgeous pendant in blue wing block D, we got a couple rounds that you need to see. And then we're getting down to it, guys. Not a lot of time left, not a lot of jewelry left either. Still waiting to see who's got that Mandarin. Also want to remind you about the sapphire earrings we had earlier. Just a quick mention, we had some very large sapphire earrings earlier. Going to show you those on the hand here if I can. Coming up, just to remind you how big and bold these sapphire earrings are today. We've got some great sapphire and diamond pieces. They look like this. Have you seen these? They are here. We had these very early in the show this afternoon. This is going to be that sapphire combination. They're beautiful pear-shaped sapphires, 8 of them in total. Item number here was 112-1305. Just want to mention, you can see the left and right design that you have here and how they sit up. They're kind of going to sit that almost like floral bouquet design off to the sides of your face on either side. But look at that, beautiful post and butterfly backs. They've got an accentuated butterfly backing to make sure that they can stay upright and stay exactly how you wish for them to look. There's also a diamond weight in 58 points in baguettes, 63 points in rounds, and they're in 18 karat gold. So this would be that $7,999 pair of earrings. But we got them down to $19.99 today, which means that you take $200 extra off that. So $17.99 is your price tag here on those earrings. So just want to remind you, they were here very early. I don't know, I got very excited to show them to you. So they were here a little while ago, about almost 2 hours ago now. So just a reminder, those are here if you like them. They'll be $17.99. It gives you that big oversized deluxe designer sapphire and diamond design together. Looks fantastic, don't they? So $17.99. All right, so those are here. Just want to remind you, and then we'll go back to our Mandarin, see if anybody's got that 1, 2, 3 carat weight there. I hope so. It's that beautiful round. It was item number 1125496. And then we're getting ready to talk tanzanite with our 9 carat museum reserve. It's coming up for our top of the hour. We are in the last hour. Just a reminder, this event ends in 2 days. We have an hour today remaining in our show. I know. Wait till I zoom back on this one. This is exciting. We have an hour left today. 3 hours from 10 to 1 Pacific time tomorrow. That's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We have the big finale on Monday night. Labor Day is going to be the finale of this event. I just noticed there's a little water spot on the very edge, so let me get that off. The item number on this one's going to be 1125635, and we will welcome you in to our last hour of the show. Wow, that looks better. Now we're good. Now we're cooking. Look at how beautiful this is. And this is the light and the angle where you usually don't see anything in reds. And I got to show it to you from the hand, and then I got to hide the lights. And this one's showing plenty of reds. What's happening, JT? What's going on, Dale? No. Really? Yeah. Now, my mom's going to have a beef with that, Dale. You know that, right? Dale. Hey, Dale, welcome to the show. Was he shopping today too, JT, or just calling in to say hi? Just called in to say hi. Well, should we say hi back to Dale? Dale's in Cleveland. Hi, Dale. Hi, nice to have you. Thank you so much. He says he's my #1 fan, but my mom will fight you on that, Dale. She'll fight you on that. She will. She claims to be the #1, but she's the day one. She's the day one. But Dale, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for checking in. Happy Labor Day weekend to Dale and to one and all. Glad you're with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is our big last hour of our Saturday. Tomorrow, we have a Sunday. We got 10 to 1 tomorrow. We've got 7 to 10 on Monday. That's it for the sale. Can you believe it? All good things must come to an end, and our customer appreciation event, which has been so much fun, is coming to an end on Monday. So the end of Labor Day weekend holiday, that's going to be an event. We know it's a busy weekend, so if you need to shop any of these tremendous discounts and these great values, you gotta do it now. So again, we want you to save money, right? We want to show our appreciation in that way, the discounts on discounts. So keep that in mind. Let us know if you have any questions or requests. I know a lot of what we've seen here in the last couple of minutes fueled by your requests, but we are always in the mood for a blue wing black D, am I right? This is exactly 9 carats, this stunning emerald cut, which is really showing off what an emerald cut can do. It kind of is the best way as you take a look at it. Come on over. And it's got all the reds. Look at that. That's a good one there. Ooh, I might have thrown out my back there. I know. I can't be doing that. I'm not limbered up enough today. Haven't even been to the gym in a couple days. I've been too involved in baseball. But here we go. And now football starts tomorrow. I mean, my Trojans are taking on a big game tomorrow in Vegas. Jess, you wanna head out there straight after the show tomorrow? You're going on vacay, right? You could carpool with me. We could go out to Vegas. We're only 3 hours away from here. We could be there by game time. Care about football? I mean, college football? Trojans tomorrow, 4:30, big game? No? We're ranked? No? It doesn't matter. Okay. I know Victor's excited. Victor's excited. Who you got, though? Tell me we're going for the upset. I mean, no offense to my LSU people out there, but we're going for the upset. And it's going to be a home game for us, pretty much. All right, so enough about me and my sports and my obsessions. But let's talk about 9 carats in a blue wing, because that's my other obsession. It's right here, right now, and it looks so good. And it's going to be the 9 carat emerald cut, and it's got diamonds everywhere, 83 points in the diamonds. Shall we throw a Hail Mary and start this last hour off right? I can't think of a better piece to discount than a stone that's doing that. And that looks like neon lights. Maybe not rivaling the Las Vegas Strip, but pretty close, pretty close. You want glamour, you got it. You want neon, you got it. You want sophisticated, high-quality style, it's the best in the world. And it's in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, and I will discount it. That is what we're doing still, right? Yeah, I got 7 hours total now to discount everything in this inventory. 7 hours. Less than that. So here we go. Let's make it super easy. First caller gets it. You want to see something crazy? $12,999 seems very fair. Look at this on the hand, though. It only gets better, guys. It only gets more saturated, more rich. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Woo-hoo! See what I mean? That you didn't even see up close. You saw the reds. Now look what it's doing. And if you think I added some high-tech, highfalutin special effect lights here, no, I did not. I'm not that technically sound. I can't even get our wheel to work half the time. So yeah, adding little special effects in lights, we cannot do. This is just all on that tanzanite. That tanzanite is delivering. And it's also not $12,999. Huge value. Let's see who wants it. Call me early. Obviously, this is not going to last. This is a newer mounting, too, with that still classic, nice wide band. You see it gets a little wider as it reaches up to that second row of diamonds, and it's going to be amazingly affordable. Just truly, really remarkable here. I'll do it for better than even, you know what, guys, if I do this right, we can see one of our lowest per carat prices we've ever seen on this one right here. And I'm not talking about $10,000, and you know what happens. If there's a museum reserve, but the emerald cuts have that higher extra priority and price tag, it's a fancier cut, it's a premium cut. So you don't expect to see them the same price as your ovals or your cushion cuts or your pear shapes. But now I'm going to do a number on this discounting. We're going to save you a bunch. And we are really, truly, I mean, I'm going to save you a ton. We're going to save you a bunch of money here on this one. And all you do is dial in, because if you're first, you get it. If you're second, what can I do, right? This is the museum reserve. Once the museum reserves are gone, it's all gone. We can't bring you anything else. So here's the chance to pick it up. You're not spending $99.99, $88.88, $77.77, $69.99. None of that is going to work for our last now final hours of this event. So instead of $69 or $59, better yet, you're not even spending $49.99. And for those of you doing the calculations right now, you know exactly what's happening on a per carat level that should not be. We can really try and set a record here. Now, keep in mind, we're in the last hour. We'd love your requests. Tell us what you'd like to see. What can we bring out from the vault for you? What can we show you from earlier? It's not a lot left from the earlier points of the show, but if there's anything you want to check on, now's the time to do it. But this ring's got to go now. This is the one we've been waiting for, and it's also not even going to be $49.99. These are some of the bigger discounts. Remember, the higher in the piece, the more savings you get with your 10% off. That is something to keep in mind. This is not $49.99. Do you have an emerald cut yet? I know some of you already have blue wing block Ds, but now you're looking to explore the other varieties, the other cuts, the other sizes, the other styles. All of that, hopefully we're making it affordable enough to where you can have a collection, can have more than one option. And instead of $49.99, skip it altogether. 9 carats, museum reserve, very rare to see a stone give us that much red from this angle. Remember, the reds are more evident in lesser light. This is about as much light as we can give it right here, right now. And you see what that's doing. It's mesmerizing. It's a bit hypnotic, really. It just is that stone. You just want to dive right in. Look what that's doing. And it's like halls of mirrors effect. I mean, the color just keeps on going. The depth all the way through that stone. And it's not 49. It's not even 48 or 47 or 46 or 45. We are truly blowing this out. Wait till you see where this per carat takes you. It's not even going to be $4,500. We'll do it for $4,499 only. And you know what that means. $44.99, you get an extra 10%. That's $450 saved. So you get it for just a little over $4,000 on a 9 carat stone with that almost 1 carat in diamonds. And we're talking about a very low per carat level for one of our museum reserve favorites right there. So we'll give that 60 seconds, then we got to roll. It's a lot to get to here in our last 50 minutes to go in our Saturday. So this is it, $44.99. Check out what that does. The colors here, when I actually bring that directly to your eye level, you can see how stunning that is. You see those colors, you see that, again, the depth of the way the colors just go all the way through to the core, to the base, to the center of that stone, and then to get it for a little over $4,000, amazing. Let's get to it. We do have the round tanzanite pendants, by the way, if anyone is interested. We've got some other great ideas in ruby. Don't forget about the sapphire and diamond earrings that we had as well for under $2,000 for those. Something special to consider. And then if you like a very important ruby, this is it. Have you seen this fancy cut ruby? Let me show it to you for the museum lovers out there. This is it, ruby certified. It's a full cert on the ruby itself by AIGS right here. That's a photograph of the ruby. And then look at the all the details of your, let's see, it's Myanmar. By the way, Myanmar is Burma and Burma is Myanmar. Did you know that? Myanmar is kind of the current day. I mean, this is, we kind of reference, the old world references Burma with our rubies, but Myanmar is today how we describe that locale. This is, look, Halloween a couple years ago. 357 fancy cut faceted stone. This is the cert you're getting with it. It's item number 1124201. I'm going to go ahead and keep that tanzanite for the moment. Here is our designer ring that if you love yellow diamonds and white diamonds, lots of yellow gold paired up with that. This is solid 18K as well. And look what happens. I know this is not your typical cut. Rubies, keep in mind, don't usually like to be cut in any other style but an oval. So that's impressive. You have a 357 size. Look at how it kind of lights up the way the tanzanite just did with those beautiful step facets on the side. This is our 357, 70 points in yellow diamonds, 120 in the white diamonds. That's just one huge row of round brilliance there. Each and every stone individually is sizable. It's in the two-tone gold. It is yellow and white, so keep that in mind. It's just mostly yellow. It's just a little bit of white gold for the white diamonds where they're set. This is obviously a lengthy ring, but still very wearable because the inside is more tapered. So you've got a really traditional classic band on the inside, and you see what it looks like elongated. Still have full range of movement. Don't be intimidated by that. The cert's coming with it from AIGS. You've got all the details. So again, heating, and by the way, it does say the words pigeon blood red on this cert. The stone has been given the AIGS pigeon blood grade, and that's important too. So keep that in mind. That's just an old world term we've used kind of to denote what the highest level of quality is in a ruby out of Burma, where you've got the blues and the reds together. So that's what's happening here. Let's go ahead and blow it out for you. I don't know how we're doing this, but what started as a $35,000 ring. Not bad when you consider it's a 357. That's already under $10,000 a carat for that center stone. That should not be happening. We're doing better. And the whole ring, designer as it is, one of your greatest savings of the day. It's not 25, it's not 20. It is not even going to be $15,000. And I got to get you a close up. This one may have to actually sit on its side, because sitting here, probably not going to balance on its own. But let me show you the close up of this ruby. And I'll have to, let me zoom back, but I'm going to give it a little bit of help here, because otherwise it does that. See, that's a big ring for you. It's a little top heavy here. So again, not meant to sit on a wheel. It's meant to be on your hand. But look what that does. And now I can come in a little closer. Now that I know how much depth of the camera zoom we need, there it is. Look at that. Great elongated cut. Superstar piece, not 14,000, not 13,000. A fresh and new, bright, beautiful, amazing museum level ruby. Super cool cutting here on this one. It's not even $10,000. We're making it $99.99. And you get the AIG cert that applies to the center, the yellow and the white diamonds, which is going to get you a carat 90 in diamonds total. And all that 18 karat solid gold. Look at that ruby. We have seen 1 carats that are not capable of giving us that clarity that you're getting with this fancy cut. And today, it's only $89.99 instead, because you get that better value. You get that $1,000 savings. Tell me when you've ever saved $1,000 on one single piece, one single item, one thing. When do you save $1,000? It's nearly impossible to do on anything today. And we've already marked it down for you. So we got to get to something affordable, which I will. I just want to make sure you saw that, because that is one I flashed a couple of times. I think it's an important piece. Obviously, we've got collectors, just like you're looking for big diamonds, you're looking also for big rubies. That is it right there. So a beautiful, beautiful gem. And it's time to rock and roll. We got to keep going. Lots to do. All right, coming up, this diamond ring is returning. It's been a minute since we've seen it, and I just want to flash it so you know that if you're looking for the look of like a 25 karat diamond, you got it right here, without the expense of a 25 karat diamond. This is one of our favorite looks here, the illusion style, where we bring baguettes and rounds together. What do you think? One of the few pieces we have of all white diamond pieces in this event, and a great way to get it, because every one, well, there's traditional baguettes, tapered baguettes, round brilliance as well. That's going to be item number 112-1010 is your item number here, and that is going to give you 132. Also, we're on an 18 karat gold roll here. We're looking at 18 karat gold again. It is white gold only, and it's absolutely beautiful. And when it looks this good up close, that's one thing. But to see this on the hand is another, and I think you're going to be very impressed. And then we'll do some auctions, okay? We'll do some no reserve, I don't know. We'll figure out some auctions to do. We'll do some crazy things here for our last hour. But this is the ring. If you like diamonds, you go here. This is what it looks like on the hand. And forget about that whole $69.99. We're going to do better for you, but tell me something. Doesn't that look like I'm wearing just a huge Marquise diamond at first? At first glance, that's what it looks like. But one huge Marquise diamond with one big oval on each side is the look that's created here. But keep in mind, you would never have this kind of sparkle from one individual stone, no matter how large it is. This is the beauty of having the baguettes and the rounds together, paired up to make it look like one, and that gives you the 3-stone style look. It's not $69.99. It's one of the most high-end designer pieces we do, and it's not even close to 6 or to 5 or to even $49.99. We are going to make magic happen. Then I've got boxes and boxes of fine jewelry, much like this, where we've got all kinds of pieces to show you. And we got boxes, about 70 boxes that look like this, full of great jewelry. You just let me know what you're thinking of, what you'd like to see. What can we show you before this event ends? We got 43 minutes today, 3 hours tomorrow, 3 hours Monday. That's it. A lot of people are going to freak out on Wednesday when you go, what do you mean the sale's over? I didn't know. I didn't know. So we're making sure you know well in time so you can save on anything you want. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at what we can do here. Instead of even $49, $39.99, let's make it easy, simple, affordable, but get you the most high-end designer diamond ring we do. And it's not even $39.99. We'll make it $29.99. You take $300 extra off, and we will make this as simple and easy as it gets. And don't forget, we've got a solid gold piece that's just nothing but gold. We've got some designer styles. I've got a kunzite pendant that's here. Big black opals are here in platinum. Blue zircon pendant is here in a heart shape. We're going to show them all. So we just need to know also if there's something you want to see before we go today. So $26.99 on that one. Then we're going to move right along. Final minutes of the show. Let me know what you'd like to see. We got some one-of-a-kinds to get through. I think this heart-shaped blue, it's a 961 in a zircon. We had a pendant the other day that was a heart-shaped Mandarin with the Paraíba. It was gone very quickly. Look at this. Heart-shaped diamond, heart-shaped blue zircon. Paired up together, the sweetest pendant, but a rock star of a stone. That's going to be under $3,500 if you like that. We have this gold necklace. Time for somebody to get this one. This feels like an Omega style necklace, but with more detail. It's a twisted tricolor design. Take a look at this on my hand. 112-4425 is the item number. There's only one. There's no right or wrong way to wear it because there's no front or back to it. It's textured diamond cut gold. Think of it like a tubing, but it's flexible. Do you see that? Completely flexible and malleable, but you've got this great sparkle finish. This is a very, very tough texture to do. It's done by the Italians who, in my mind, nobody does really much of anything better than the Italians as far as just showing true pride for amazing skill and taking their time and really just, again, really perfecting the art of whatever it is that they're creating. And I got to say, with 11+ grams in gold, but in this 20-inch maximum style, you can see there's an extender, so there's that lobster claw closure, and then you can make it anything from 17 to 20, and you can really fine tune it. But you see here, it's got this beautiful collar-like style. This is actually rose, white, and yellow together. Take a look at this. It's going to be about 4.5 millimeters wide. Again, you see that each little tube is almost like twisted together, so braided, if you will, kind of twisted, so you get this tricolor look, but it has a beautiful kind of shimmery finish. So it almost looks like diamonds without being overly dressy, like if that were all diamonds. It might be too dressy for everyday wear. This gives you that subtle sparkle, that subtle sheen. We only have one, and it's supposed to be $3,999. I'm not going to do that. We're going to make it a lot better. $1,299, first and only caller. Good luck. It's a stunning piece, and then you've got that great, almost, it feels tactile like a fabric. It feels almost soft and woven, but it is solid gold. That's the coolest thing about it, and I'm going to show it on the neckline as well, so you can see the size, because from a distance away, I want you to see there's nothing small about this, and it's going to fit even though there's your flexibility to it. It doesn't stretch. You're still going to use that closure and use that adjustability in the back, but you can see how that's going to look. And then, of course, really just, you talk about versatile. Does it get any more versatile than a piece that has 3 different colors of gold? So the piece that you put on with all of your sterlings, platinums, white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold all together, and it's always going to work. So that is a super special piece right there, $12.99. Of course, you take about $130 off that price as well. So there again's your extender, and there's your beautiful look there. So one more time on the hand, we'll see it last call. That's our last look at this piece, and you might as well grab it before the sale wraps up here. Have the blue zircon heart shape. Let us know who wants the big 9-carat tanzanite. The diamond ring is still verifying. We've got opal, kunzite, ruby earrings coming up that are gorgeous. Omega back earrings with rubies and diamonds. First caller on this one. Look at that subtle, shimmering quality. You've got it. Congratulations. Let's go back down to our wheel, please. Let's take a look at some ruby and diamond omega backed earrings. Look at this, like a leaf-like pattern. It's going to sit upright, not east to west, but north to south. It's going to be 112-3703. These are like almost like ruby feathers, flames, or leaves. Kind of any one of those 3. I think it's open for interpretation as far as the design. Showing you one each way here. You'll see them on the ear. They're 18 karat gold, 77 points in the Marquise rubies, and then you also have 38 38 points in the diamonds. So it's a little subtle pave mixed in. We've got the necklace, or the collar is gone. And then here you go with a really special yellow gold. You can see the richness of that yellow gold, can't you? That really divine, solid 18K, loving that look. I'm going to pop one on the ear for you as well. Let me first show you. They have a little cushion, a little silicone cushion to the Omega, so they're very comfortable. And they're going to rest on the ear comfortably. And then this is how they're going to, you see how one flares to each direction. So you've got a length here of, let me show them to you. They're going to be super affordable. I know they don't look like they should be because they shouldn't be, but they are. And that's going to be 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. And then let me go ahead. I'm going to grab the other one because that's going to be the better side for my left ear when I try one on. So I'm going to just borrow this one. And we're going to make them $999 with that 3/4 inch length. They do have a post that's going to sit a little lower than the actual design itself. So that means piercing coverage you've got, 77 points in the ruby. Love the diamonds at 38. Oh yeah, those feel good. They feel good. They feel secure. I was just kind of twist them around, take out my other earrings just so you can really see it really well. See how I just flared that one out a little bit? So you can see how it's almost leaf-like. See how it flares out this way? So that's just a little idea of how they're going to look size-wise when they're on. And again, beautiful rubies, fancy cuts again, much like we saw earlier. And there's a great feel to that mega backing because the way they're cushioned with those little silicone backings or bases. So $8.99 on those. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll take another look at them, and then we will see who's got them. 30 seconds left on those rubies. Kind of like a drop earring, but nothing with moving parts or pieces. They're not articulated, so they're not going to be twisting, turning, tangling, none of that. So just really, boy, those rubies need some attention here because those are really top quality, gorgeous rubies there when you see how bright and clean and glowy they are, and yet it's only going to be $8.99 after your significant discount. So one pair stays in the yellow gold there. Let us know if you'd like them, and then we're going to keep on moving. We've only got about 35 minutes, so we're going to try to move through as much jewelry as we can. Again, I am really thrilled to show you your requests. If you have them, let me know, because we appreciate you're here with us, but we know there's limited time left in this event, so there might be something you're just anxious to see. If there is, please say the word. Let me know. We've had quite a few gorgeous Imperials today. I want to bring you another. There's so many different ways to wear this necklace. It could take hours and hours and hours to show them all to you, but know it's going to be a lot of versatility in how you create a different look in your necklace every day. Let me know, operators, who's got the earrings, and then we're going to show you this necklace, pendant, chain together on the hand here. It's an Imperial topaz. Now, there's the back, there's the front. There's multiple ways to wear it. You can have the diamonds at the top to create more of a longer length, or you can simply move it all around, and then you can put, all I'm doing is twisting it. Forgive the chain here is going to be a little twisted, but I just twisted this so you can actually make a different look, almost like you've got the diamonds surrounding your Imperial here. So multiple ways to wear it, just if you want a little shorter or longer, and then you can make it even. Obviously, I'm doing this kind of on the fly here, but you can make it sit perfectly even just if you match up those endpoints and those corners, and that's another way to wear it. So two different versatile ways to wear it, all because there's hinges built in. Let me show it up close, and you can also just wear it however you wish if you want to. Let me just show you up close because I want you to see the stone. Designs are great, but it all has to start with a great stone. Not interested in bringing you any design unless it's a great stone around it. And then you can also do something like that. So one necklace, it's going to have chain included for free. Did you get the ruby earrings, Victor, or did he make you? Ruby earrings are gone. Okay, thank you so much. Here's 11222068. And again, kind of looks like an open floral now, but it's going to move around. You saw different ways to wear it. So have fun with it, play with it. It's platinum. It's a carat 48, peachy, pinky, Imperial. And then it's going to have the chain with it. It's a box link chain and 20 points in diamonds. And so, yes, go ahead, Jess. Oh, ruby? Oh, rather the diamond piece. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Brenda, so much. Just showing you how this wears. A couple different ways that we had it on from the neckline. Here's how it would look. That's one way to do it. Then the other way up close is when I just go the opposite way with the diamonds and kind of extend them upward. You extend it upward and flip it. So then you would have your chain through the top point. So that's how that, forgive the chain behind it because you want to move that. But look how pretty that is. So two different ways to wear it. The Imperial's gorgeous, this whole piece. $9.99. You couldn't buy the Imperial for that price. Not even close. So $9.99 turns into $8.99. You get the platinum chain, the platinum pendant. The box length, by the way, is 17 inches, but it is adjustable. So you get so much with this one piece, and of course it's only $8.99. And again, 2 ways to wear it. How fabulous is that? And that is not just, and I know we've had the pink Imperials already in rings. Now you have a pendant option for your neckline. Again, different lengths depending on how you're going to position those diamond bars, but $8.99 only. So somebody's going to grab that. I'll keep moving so we can show you as much jewelry as we can get to. That's always the goal. Want to get to as much as we can here. But we've got the stunning opal. Wait, do you see this? This opal in platinum. Absolutely spectacular. Call me on the Imperial. The Imperial's here. This one's not going to last. One of our best opals is here. For my blues and greens, in lovers of blues and greens, oceanic colors, this is it. Side number 112, 43, 37. This would be as is in platinum again. So we've really broken out the platinum here. And wait till you see what is happening with this price tag. And of course, gorgeous diamonds all the way around. Call me on the Imperial. The Imperial platinum piece will not last. We had the ruby. We're just going to keep on moving because we got to show you a lot of great jewelry with only 30 minutes now left in our Saturday. That's it. So this is the key time. Don't forget about the 9-carat tanzanite. Do not forget about the incredible ruby that we had, the 357 fancy cut that's certified. All of that. Couple great pieces still hanging out here. They're not going to last the day. Here's our platinum opal. It's a 356 opal. It's a huge size. It's going to look bigger. It's got a few rounds on the sides than the rest of the borders of the ring, all tapered baguettes. Looks lovely. It is. It's a carat 60 in diamonds. It stays as is in the platinum, and we are about to blow this one out. $79.99. It will not be. Give us a call with requests. We need them. We're about to wrap up our time together. We need to hear from you. What would you like to see? Kathy's got a request. It's a good one. And then we've got also, yay, the nail pieces and some gorgeous hoops coming up. Anita, your request is coming up. Kathy, your request is coming up too. Here we go with the opal ring right now. First caller, $29.99. You get an $8,000 ring for $26.99. Go ahead, Sean. Imperial topaz necklace is gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy that Imperial topaz necklace. I knew it would be. It's already in the sold box. Here we go. $26.99 on this one. And now request time. Hoops and the nail. The nailed it necklace is coming up, which also should not be discounted, but we're going to do it for you. So that's happening as well. Let me try on this opal for you so you get an idea. Anita, your hoops are on the way next. We will share those with you. Double row diamond hoops. Fabulous. Everyday wearable style, if you ask me. And then here's what this opal looks like on the hand. There's actually some golden orange colors that come through. And when you least expect it, it's almost when you get in a little lower light, you see some other colors besides just the blues and the greens and the purples. But what a mounting that is. $26.99. We'll keep on rocking. Let's go to our hoops. This is, I just have the white gold and the rose gold, interestingly enough, to show you. It's going to a 111 6619. These are, first of all, there's some of the larger hoops we do. We do a lot of different diamond hoops, usually with one row. This is the double row, so it gives you that wider style, which we've seen double rows, but in the shorter lengths of late, like the 1/2 inch, this is a 1-inch style. So really iconic for everyday wear. You're going to see them on, and I think you're going to love them. They are still reversible. We still do the solid gold backing, so if you actually wanted a plain gold look, you got it by switching it around. There's a carat 37 here in diamonds. That's quite a bit. The wider are always the wow, because every diamond's going to be faceted 58 facets, right? Every round, brilliant, ideal cut diamond, 58 facets. So the more diamonds you present to the world, the more sparkle you're going to get. Yes, we love our VS diamonds. Yes, we love our great quality we bring you. Obviously, white, bright stones. You see that here in the white gold. If there was any yellow, brown, any type of body color to those diamonds, it would be very evident sitting on that wheel in a stark white background in white gold. You're not seeing any body color. These are the diamonds. This is why we love our diamonds. This is why we love bringing them to you. This is why you love our values on our white diamonds. But here's the thing. It's not even going to be, though, and this is where I'm going to show you the button release. There is a button release, so that's going to be a locking mechanism inside the hoop. Let me show it to you up close. See that little button in the back? That's how you're going to release the hoop To close them, all you do is push them together. Let me show you from a distance away how they look so you can see that. 1 inch is the diameter. It is a round hoop. You can see there's a lot of gold weight to the side profile and to the back. There they are at 1 inch exactly. This is how you release them. You press down on that little latch, and do you see how they didn't just fly open? They've got a little resistance to that hinge. And then as far as closing them, and it will still open up all the way, by the way. So you've got plenty of room. It's not like you're, wiggling and jiggling it around to get it in that post. But once it's in your piercing, you literally just click it closed and it's locked. You'll hear it click closed. And look at all that mirror finish. I wouldn't say, obviously they would work reversed as well, but then you would see a little bit of the mirror finish of the button, but I don't think anyone's gonna mind. And I don't think there's many people that wanna hide a carat 37 in VS diamonds. Otherwise, you could just buy a gold hoop, but it does give you the versatility. Here's what they look like on, which is just, again, a great size, a great style. They're not tugging or pulling. They're not heavy. They're not anything that's going to be too weighty to wear every single day. That's one of my favorite things. I mean, obviously, not everybody's going to have 100 pairs of hoops if it's in fine gold and diamonds. So at least we give you the luxury of having, maybe whatever style is going to work for you best, that's going to make them as wearable and everyday for you as possible. I think that's a really good way to go. So 1 inch, great rounded style. These are not the inside out. They're putting all the diamonds right up front. You're paying for diamonds. Let's see those diamonds. So we're putting that double row right up front where you can appreciate them always. Let's go back to the wheel. Take a look. I'll show you the rose gold if you want to see them as well. Yellow gold's also available, but they are no longer $39.99. And remember, this is a hefty amount of gold. There's a good significant gold weight even through the profile. You see how the diamonds are set down into the gold. See that? They're not sticking up. They're not just little specks of diamonds. They're all fully cut, fully faceted, round brilliance, and anybody can shop them right now. You don't have to be the requester. They're diamonds. We've got a little bit of quantity, and they're not going to be even $19.99. Here's the rose gold, by the way. They look great in the rose as well. It just gives you a little bit more, almost like the look of pink diamonds in the rose. There's the rose gold option. I don't have the yellow gold here in the studio, but that's a great one to choose as well if you wear a lot of yellow gold. But how about this? Even better than 19 or 18 or 17, and there's a lot of extra savings happening as well. You just need to say the word. We're going to make it happen for you. But you're not paying 17. Even 16.99? Even better. Here's your chance right now. They are not going to be $16.99 if you need an everyday classic, but you're not going to shy away from bold, bright, big diamond weight. Here it is. It's still everyday wearable, I think. I mean, show off your diamonds with pride via stones like this, set side by side, giving you that wow factor. They're not even $16.99. We'll blow them out for $1,599. You actually pay $14.39 and 10 cents to get them. So that was for, gosh, I think that was Anita's request now. So again, anybody who would like them, you may grab them. We have the nail necklace coming up, which is just like the French designer style that you would spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on. And we're not going to have you spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Best case scenario. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around. Our nail necklace is next. I am a big fan and had a hand in, helping create this to make sure it was done right, and really thrilled with the way it all came together. So that's going to be coming up for you. It goes with the nail bangle and the nail rings that we've done as well. So the necklace is going to be coming up, and that's for Kathy's request and anybody else who would like one. Great gifting idea too. So last call on the diamond hoops, $15.99 turns into $14.39 at checkout. So huge value there. A little over $1,400 to get you some very heavy gold weights too. That's really the difference maker here, is that it's not a thin wire of a hoop. I love a thin hoop. I wear a lot of thin hoops. I love hoops in general. I've never met a hoop earring I didn't love. And I mean love, like obsession, like really, truly love. But there's something to be said for when you get a double row that's going to be wider, that's going to have more presence, you have to have more gold. And gold right now is pricey. Can't get around gold. You can't fight gold. $2,400 an ounce. So to be able to get something like this, what's really going to be $14.39 and change, to get the hoops that you will live in, that's a good way to go. Or if you're thinking about gifting, holiday season is around the corner. It's almost September, guys. We're hours away. So it's time to get your hoops. Let's go to our nail necklace, the Nailed It collection, kind of the final piece of the nail collection that was here. And now we get to discount it, and it's a full necklace, by the way. So let me show you what is coming up here. It's 112-4094. Wait until you see this. This is the nail design that, yes, looks exactly like a you-know-who French designer that does the whole collection. And granted, they're icons. Obviously, they are something that is often been imitated, and I mean usually in imitation quality, but very, very expensive to do the real thing in solid gold. Well, we did the real thing in solid gold in this nail necklace, which of course is going to leave that nail design front and center like a circular style pendant. Now, it is a tiny little bail that attaches this so it won't come off the chain. This is not a pendant attached to a chain, or rather it's not a pendant and a chain separately, it's all one piece. So it's all one necklace. I do want to point out, you get the premium lobster claw closure. You do have a 16, 17, and 18-inch length. The entire nail, you can wear it open to one side onto the right or left as you wish, because it can flip and there are diamonds every which way around it. See how the tip of the nail is still done in diamonds and the head of the nail on the sides is done in diamonds? So there's no front or back. There's no right or wrong way to wear it. Now, let me also give you the diameter. I know you can read it up there as 1 inch. I'll show you. The diamond cut chain, by the way, it's a little heavier gauge chain than we typically do because we felt this nail design, being as substantial as it is, needed a heavier chain. And you also don't have the option to change the chain, being that it's one solid necklace. So we wanted to make sure it was done right. We did the diamond cutting. We did the heavier, heftier gauge to it. We created this beautiful look. And the necklace, which is available in white or yellow or rose, you've got for an incredible value. Let me show it on the neckline from a distance away as well, so you can see how it stands out, even against some color, even against obviously some exposed skin tone. You've got amazing looks no matter what. And the mirror finishing of this design, it is solid, by the way. That's not a hollowed out cylinder. That is solid gold, diamonds all the way around, so that if I do again flip it the other way, it's still going to give you diamonds all around the edge of the nail head and at the point of the nail. So you get a really special look here. And that chain, very nice, heavy chain there, heavier gauge. Love that adjustability we're getting you. And it's going to be for a couple of you. We don't have a lot of these to go around. White, yellow, or rose. I'll show you the white gold as well. I love this layered. I love it layered with the diamonds by the yard. Think about this because it's going to be that lengthier piece with the 1 inch diameter and drop. It's going to naturally sit centered up on the neckline. So maybe you want to layer it with something higher up here that's more of a traditional chain or DBTY. Have this draping below it. It's only going to be, you know what, skip over $9.99. I don't think this has been part of the sale yet, so you get a real advantage there. I'm just going to pop in the white gold for you to take a look at as well. So if you're curious what, yeah, just as beautiful in the white gold, isn't it? So the white gold's here too. I don't have the rose gold sample, but again, it's available. And it's not going to be $888 or $799. Talk about a value. It was from the start. One of our best-selling necklaces, looks and is made like the one that runs you tens of thousands of dollars. We are doing better. It's not even going to be $799. We'll make it $777. $777. You actually get it for $699 every line. Unless you own one already, which a lot of you do. You might have been here when it debuted. It is a better price now. It is available right now as long as we have them, which I do have a limited quantity of each gold color available. It doesn't look like I have a rose gold made up, but we do have the yellow and the white here, limited as they are. Here's the yellow gold again, and then I will show it to you up close as well, because why not? You want to see the details. It's made just like the ring. The ring had diamonds really all the way around it. The bangle is really what this most is matching to, where I'm going to hold it up here for you up close so you can see, just so you can get an idea of how that's all mirror finished, how it's a very rounded, like I was saying, cylindrical kind of style there, and then comes to that point which each side, look at that, the solid gold mirror finished to the nail head there. The diamonds, I'll just shift it this way and see if I can hold it for you there. And there you can see the diamonds that go side to side. Look at all that mirror finishing. So that's your up close view at this nail pendant really, but again, you see the O-ring that is attached. So as you see, it's going to be affixed to this chain. But that's why we gave you the adjustability. That's why we went higher end with the chain. That's why we gave you a little more substance to the gold, so that you would be as satisfied as if you were spending. Listen, if you spent $12,000, you'd expect quality, right? If you were expecting, you wanted solid gold, you want diamonds that are VS, you expect all of that if you're spending $12,000 or $13,000. You don't have to here. We're giving you that quality through and through. Our 14 karat gold is the same as somebody else's 14 karat gold. Keep that in mind. 14K is 14K. I don't care whose designer name is on it. If it's 14 karat, it's 14 karat gold. And The difference is that you're paying for names a lot of times in jewelry, right? You're paying for designers, and I have no problem with that. I have done that. I will probably continue to do that in my real life. I have no problem with that. But when you can get the same thing in the same quality for so much less, I think a lot of us are going to choose that route. And that's what you get a chance to do here for $6.99. So extra savings on the way. Thank you so much for that request. Anybody else can get one if you'd like one, white, yellow, or rose. And Sean, are you getting one as well? Thank you. So again, 1-inch diameter to the nail. It stays open like that. It's going to be, again, front or back. There's no wrong way to wear it. Twist it around, show it the other way. It's always going to work. Always going to be all that shine, that mirror finishing. All right, so let's carry on. We've got a very large, I've got a kunzite pendant here I want you to see. Great color saturation on this kunzite. Then we are going to be just about ready to wrap it up. We got 19 minutes, and wow, is that ever a stone that needs a home here at the end of the sale, right? And keep calling on the nail necklaces. Love for you to be able to get one of those before they're gone. Listen, $6.99, that price has not been offered before. This is quite the moment. It's like we're not shying away even from the icons here. The icons are discounted by 10%. Here is item number 1125,389. What a looker this is. Amazing, amazing stone. What we call a fancy or modified cut pear shape, because it's a little shorter than some pear shapes are, isn't it? You get a little more of that squatty pear design that we like to see. You have this incredible, incredible color. The starburst from within, from that cutting, is really something, right? It makes it. When you see how that looks, when you see how saturated the purples, the blues, the hotter pinks that are coming through. Then we do the bail. Solid pave and diamonds in the bail. 9 points in diamonds. There's only one pendant here. I'm going to show it to you from all the angles. And better yet, you put your favorite chain right through it. It's diamonds by the yard ready. It is a great look. It's a superstar style. We have our last call on the show if you have questions on anything. I think our 9-carat tanzanite, shockingly, is still here. It's one of our few pieces. The big ruby and the big tanzanite and Blanca. We've got a diamonds by the yard bracelet coming up for you, Blanca. We'll show that to you next. But this is the pendant. First caller can have it. It's $69.99 ordinarily. Let's do better. It's what we're here for. We're here to save you a ton on everything you love. If it really kind of looks almost like a heart-shaped upside down, no cleft to it, so it's not technically a heart, it is a pear, but it's going under $3,000, stays in the white gold. It's not $29.99 or $28 or $27. We'll make it $2,699. You get to save a bundle after that because you've got the $26.99, but really you're saving another $270 off that price. So instead, how about just paying a better, like, $24.29 and change if you like the kunzite. Here it is from a length perspective. It's just a little over an inch, about 1.8 inches there. From top to bottom, you can see right there, it's got that divine color, some serious sparkle going on this one as well. Look at that. Just how it works with, obviously, pinks, purples, and blues are all really combined there. So how it's working to show you, again, this dazzling effect. It's almost facet pattern, more similar to a round than even a pear shape. Pear shapes don't usually have that kind of brilliance, but this one does. Let's go back up close, take one last look at it before we present one of our other icons, which is our DBTYB. What is that? It's a diamonds by the yard bracelet version. We'll show that to you next. And boy, is this a great gift idea too, because everyone can wear a bracelet. And even if she already wears a bracelet, she can wear another one and stack them. And then how do we know the size? Well, we're going to give you all the sizes in one. So that's going to be very important as well. So we'll have that diamonds by the yard bracelet coming up. I just want to let you know you can even slip it on your wrist too, if you want to. You can just put it right on if you have it on the longer setting here. So we'll show you our DBTYB coming up. That's going to be a fun one. Item number is 1113128. Take a look at this. That's going to be specialty. So this is our diamonds by the yard bracelet. Now I just had this at 8 inches, so I decided to slip it on over. But obviously you can tighten it here. Here's how we do that. There's an adjustability here with 3 different lengths. It's going to be 7, 7.5, and 8. So if you wear it here, you would have a little bit of chain, just about 1 inch draping. So keep that in mind. That's the lobster claw closure. And then it's that whole style of diamonds by the yard. I'm obviously wearing it the longer length here just to show it to you on, to give you a little size perspective on these individual diamonds that go all the way around. But it's 47 points in diamonds in a bracelet. You've got a really, really good size individual stone here. They've got a lot of presence to them. And yet you can stack it and layer it. It's normally going to sit, if I cinch that in to the 7-inch, it's going to sit more like this. So it's not going to be as drapey, but obviously sometimes you like it a little more snug. Sometimes you like a little drape. That's why we give you those 3 adjustable lengths. So again, all done courtesy of, and by the way, you can use either, do you see that's a little heart-shaped mirror finish closure there? You can use that for a little extra length. Or you can use the O-ring right next to it. The O-ring is 8. This technically gives you about 8 1/4. So it gives you even a little bit more versatility. It's really 4 lengths that you get to choose from here as it's adjustable. And it's white, yellow, or rose gold. Thank you so much, Blanca, for the request. It's a joy to show this because I know the necklace version is very popular always. We're going to make this super affordable right now. How about, wow, not even $9.99 or $8.88. $7.77. This is another one of those great gifting moments for anybody who's maybe doing a little holiday shopping ahead of time. You want to get it done. You want to have that perfect specialty jewelry gift for somebody you care about or yourself. Start layering it and stacking it. Put it on even if it turns and flips, which it could, right? Especially if you've got it on a little longer like I do. It will always show you the beautiful brilliance of the diamonds. It's an open bezel from top and bottom. So you're always going to see the brilliance of the diamonds throughout. And we're going to make it $699 instead. So that's the way you shop it. And again, I just left it the longer length just so I can easily, put it on and take it off. So that's the thing. You can even slip it on over your hand. If you have a smaller kind of size you wear, you can slip it on if you want to, but then it'll give you some extra drape. So it's really, really easy. But again, for 4 adjustable lengths, it's really 7, 7.5, 8, and 8 1/4. So keep that in mind. If you even want to consider putting it together, sometimes it's a great way to add a little extra length to your diamonds by the yard as well, because that would give you another 8 inches to play with if you want to add it. Some of you have done that in the past where you have the necklaces. Maybe you have an 18-inch that you want to instantly transform to a longer length. You could get a bracelet to, yes, of course, wear as a bracelet, or you can get a bracelet to add a little extra length to your diamonds by the yard necklaces. So it's really up to you. That's how it's going to sit when you put it at your custom adjusted length that you need. But $6.99, $70 off at $6.29 at checkout. So thank you, Blanca, for that request. And anybody else who'd like to get a Diamonds by the Yard bracelet, you may. Each diamond is about 1 inch apart. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then I'll go ahead and show it to you up close as well, so you can see what that looks like. As we take another look at the kunzite, which is still here, if you'd like to grab that one. Obviously, end of the show is near. We're about 12 minutes away from our grand finale. So this is where I just want to also remind you, I've never had a show in the last nearly 6 years. I have not had a show where a blue wing block D ring stuck around. So this is pretty unusual. And we have some of the 20 and 30 carat stones, sometimes in pendants. We even have one here today. If you want this ring, I'm going to recap the 9 carat blue wing block D emerald cut in case you missed it. If there's anything else you want to ask about, please do so now because we're running out of time. We have about 11 minutes left. The event ends on Monday night, so I do need to make sure you're aware. We have 3 hours tomorrow at 10 to 1. That's the same time as today. And then, of course, we have our Monday night finale, which is 7 o'clock Pacific time in the evening to 10 p.m. Pacific time. So keep that in mind. Last couple of, we're talking 6 hours left of the event. Take another look here at our beautiful kunzite, and then I'm going to show you this tanzanite one more time. It's one of the few rings that is still available here today from our 3 hours. Not a lot left. Of course, we can tell you what's left here as you call and ask. Please do. Let us know if you have anything you want to see again. This is a little bit surprising and shocking that out of everything we've had today so far, and let me know if I'm wrong, if this sold and I didn't hear about it, but it's our 9 carat blue wing block D. It is that emerald cut stone we just adore. It's going to be that great one with all those red flashes and colors. It really is beaming with the red, red, red lights of this emerald cut. Look at that. It's 9 carats with 83 points in diamonds, and it's $12,999. Should be. We're going to do better than that. Very first and only caller, unless it's already gone. You got to let me know. Yeah, Rosalind, I'll look for that. I'll let you know if I have that for tomorrow. We can check really quick. Let me see here. Tim, would you be able to check if 5133 is available, please? It's a yellow diamond. I don't know if it's 111 or 112, but 5133 is what Rosalind Palmer's looking for. So I'm going to see if we have that for her. So it'd be easier to just let her know now. And then if we do, we do. And if we don't, I'll try to find something as an alternative. And then here we go with this one. Look at that emerald cut. That's going to be quick and easy here. We're going to blow it out for $44.99. Last call on that one. Checking right now. So we'll see if we've got, and again, diamonds by the yard bracelets are still going out. Look at how fabulous, and I'm going to try it on. Even better perspective here is to see it from a distance away. Take a look. Now that's a superstar, and I feel like the double halo, having a little bit of separation between the two halos is nice as well. Look at how much red you're getting. Reds, hot pinks, bright blues, purples, everything is there. Look at that stone. And that comes down to a little over $4,000 after your 10% off, which is basically like $440 something a carat. Very rare to see a museum stone, a museum reserve at that per carat level. That's super low right there. It's amazing. Let's see. Hold on. Uh-oh. Do we have, is it a yellow diamond? No. Okay. So we're checking on that still. Sherry wants to see some turquoise earrings. You got it, Sherry. Let's get to Sherry's turquoise earrings coming up next. Oh my goodness, what a price. So, oh, hold on. They're always latched together. That does not help me out. All right, here we go. Here are the turquoise earrings, Sherry. They're lever back styles. I know they're not going to sit very well on their own, so I'll give them a little help here. But this is wild. Item number is 1113653. Let's take a look at the other one here. That is a just beautiful, bright, just true perfection in what we look for in Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And diamonds all the way from the very top front of the lever back on down to the halo. 210 is your Sleeping Beauty carat weight. There's also going to be 68 points, lots of diamonds to go around that earring. It's a drop, but it's subtle. I'll show them to you on. We're going to come in a little closer. Those are like the perfect matrix-free. This is why Sleeping Beauty has such an incredible well-known, kind of like it's the leader when it comes to turquoise worldwide, by the way. It's the best source in the world. It's no other source has ever produced. There's Persian turquoise that comes kind of close, but nothing like the Sleeping Beauty variety when you get the best of the best. And this is it, 210, over a carat in each ear, 68 points is the diamond weight. I love a good lever back style. Easy to secure, easy to fasten, and then they look incredible on, which you'll see right now. Take a look, there they are. So that's what they look like from a distance away and how they're gonna drop and kind of move with you, but nothing that's going to twist or turn. These are one heck of a value. We have the yellow that you see here, or you can change it out to be the white gold or the rose gold if you'd prefer. That's not a problem. But there's your turquoise, that bright pop of color we love. And keep in mind, you have got a value here where they're supposed to be $29.99. I kid you not, the bag is right there, $29.99. Forget about that. We're going to do a lot better. Last call on the show. We have 7 minutes starting now. So you've got a last call to get anything you love, and these are not even going to be $2,900, $2,000, even $1,500, which is amazing considering you're getting almost 70 points in your VS diamond weight, and they're going to be $9.99 instead. So you get an extra $100 off. They'll be $8.99. Let's take another look at them close up too, so you can see not only the matching, the pure color of the matrix-free turquoise, but that diamond weight is significant. And to get a lever back, there they are. Look at that turquoise that is pure, pure, pure. Look at that, no matrix at all. None of those little spots that we sometimes see in turquoise. There you have the diamond halo. Those are full cut, fully faceted round brilliance as well. And even diamonds in the front of the lever back. We could have left that just clean mirror finished gold. That would be fabulous as well. Instead though, it's just all about getting those diamonds right up front. Look at that. That is just, and even the bigger diamond there between the front of the lever back and the halo itself. You've got that larger round brilliant diamond. Yes, please. $8.99 is your price. So it's time right now to pick those up. And we've got a little bit of, again, an option here, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It's kind of nice. So there they are. And here is your chance to pick up that turquoise. Yes. All right. So let me know if you're getting them, operators, because I got to keep track. I've got a couple of pairs here only. And Andy, was there a heart-shaped yellow for her? No. Do we have anything similar that you saw? A carat and a half heart shape. Will you pull it for me so I can give her the details she's looking for tomorrow anyway? So, and then I'll see if we have anything else. Yellow gold. Yellow gold. What about you, Sean? Yellow, white, rose gold. What are we thinking? White gold over there. Allison's got the yellow gold. Victor, are you getting a pair as well? All right, so $8.99 and change at checkout. Got to get those turquoise earrings. Love that look. So superstar fabulous. Can't even get over it. And thank you. And I hope Sherry's getting a pair, because we have her to thank for bringing them out. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been here. So thank you, Sherry, for that request. Turquoise earrings. Don't forget, diamonds by the yard, 9-carat tanzanite emerald cut. Whatever else. What else do we have? Oh, we have the big 357 ruby still here as well. Again, they don't sit perfectly, but I'm trying. It's all about finesse. I never played that game. You know, remember when we were kids, like there was that game Operation? Never played that. But I feel like I do it every day now up here on TV with jewelry. Just getting it to finesse just right. All right, $8.99. Let's move on. We got a lot to do. We've got still 4 minutes. Don't forget tomorrow. I really am nervous that a lot of people are going to be busy with this holiday weekend and not realize this event is coming to its crashing end here on Monday night. So reminder, tomorrow, 3 hours, 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern. We kick it off. Be with us for that show. Then Monday night, the grand finale of it all. It's been a many multiple week event. It all wraps up Monday night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you're with us. And if you have a last minute request that I can either gather for you for Sunday or Monday, if those work for you, let me know. We can help you out and have those requests at the ready if you're going to be joining us on those days as well. And I hope you will. This earring is just needs help. Let me set it up. Again, one sits perfectly and then the other doesn't. So here we are. There they are together. Gorgeous leverbacks. You know how I feel about turquoise. You got to have a turquoise earring. It's the earring that's going to go with absolutely everything. The color is divine. You can be all neutrals, you can be bright colors, you can be multiple colors at once. There's something about having that color. If it was so turquoise or a lot of matrix and veining, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be that much of a must-have, but when you've got the top quality of Sleeping Beauty variety like we have here, and isn't it nice that we added a substantial diamond weight? You're getting that substantial diamond weight. There are very few pairs of earrings we have that have 70 points in diamonds, even just standard earrings like basic studs, hoops, that kind of thing. To have that be merely an accent to the gorgeous Sleeping Beauty rounds that are perfectly matched, it is such an event. And then you get the white, the yellow, or the rose, because we all have our preferences. Honestly, turquoise looks good in any gold color, just like it looks good with everything. So it is a true must-have here in this gorgeous drop earring, and 2 minutes left. That's in our broadcast today. So if there is anything you want to check on availability, anything you want to call us on, anything we can find for you, anything you want to request for either Sunday morning or Monday night, this is the time to do it right here and now. I'm going to show them one more time here on the hand here just so you can see that 1-inch drop in length. You saw them on, but there's a look at them from a distance away when you see them with the ruler here like I'm going to show next. So they are that great size, 1 inch in the drop you see there. They're actually technically a little longer, but as far as everything you see there in diamonds and turquoise, 1 inch in the drop, $8.99 for the pair. Huge value, 90 seconds remaining in the show. And again, what else can we find for you? What else can if you've seen anything earlier today, we've had 3 hours, we have had tons of jewelry today. So if there's anything at all that you're still thinking about, the best thing to do is call. Talk to one of our operators. Describe what it is you're thinking about. They will let you know if it's still available or not. They'll give you the price if you need to be reminded or refreshed on that. And we'll talk about 10% off only for 2 more days, 6 more hours, 3 hours tomorrow morning. And that is the big 3-hour finale on Monday night. So if I don't get to see you, have a wonderful, safe, happy, healthy Labor Day weekend. I sure hope we'll get to spend some more time together tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's noon Central. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're with us right from the start. Monday night, if that's something you want to join us, certainly that's the big finale. So Monday night starts at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern time. We'll have 3 hours live for you on Monday as the big finale. So thanks again for being with us on this Saturday. We hope you have a great rest of your day. And again, if you're on the go, if you're traveling this weekend, please be safe doing so. And of course, let us know. We're here for a few minutes after we go off the air. Help you out with all those requests or questions, or pick up those pieces you can't live without. It's a good time to do it. So 10% off, not going to last forever. We got 6 total hours left of the event. So I hope to see you tomorrow morning and Monday night as well. But for now, thank you so much for joining us today on this Saturday. From all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time.